Look at this. We got Twitch. I don't know. I think I'm live on Twitch. I think, but nobody's here. Oh, is that somebody?
Womp womp.
Powerstein. I hope everybody could hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me too. So if anybody is out there, just let me know you could hear me. And
I love the starts of your life.
I love it. Nick. Oh, Nicky boy. You're crazy, Nicky boy.
It does not say you're live. Oh, there he is. Larry Lawton is live. That's all the information you got?
I couldn't do it, Nick. Nick, I couldn't do it.
I got you. I'll come in.
That's what I was gonna hope.
Don't worry, man.
You got me?
I got you.
Okay, good.
Playlist live.
All right, man. Now we're gonna be talking. Oh, hello. Hi, Larry. How are you? Juggalo. Can you guys hear me?
Juggalo?
I hope everybody can hear me. Yo, can you hear me? Just say yeah. Somebody just say yeah, please. I know there's probably a 30-second delay. I hope they can hear me. Oh man. And I can hear you. Good. Thanks, Farrah. I don't know how that pronounces. Yes, they can hear me. Good. Okay. All right. First of all, let me get out here. I want to say, well, they said to wait a minute here.
Yeah, don't start yet.
Oh yeah, not start yet, but I'll light my cigar. Get away from me, Nick. I got 11,000 emails open. Better run. Oh man. Hey guys, everybody coming in. I don't know about staying out of trouble. Had some health issues. I'll update you guys on. Been doing a lot of good stuff. You see a lot of videos coming out. I hope you guys seen that. Yes, cookbook too. Oh man, got the new Gangster Redemption books in. In fact, we got all the rights back. We did everything with the company that didn't do their job, and I wouldn't pay them. So Nick is actually going to finish the thumbnail. The book is totally complete, and Nick is getting the pictures and the cover and the back cover, right? And it's going to be sold everywhere.
Yeah.
So I want to know, you guys. Florida Jake, thanks for the 5, buddy. Hey Larry, good to see you again. Hope you've been doing well. I am. I enjoyed the new video. Oh yeah, the new video you made recently. Yeah, I'm really going to start. We're hitting it harder. We're doing a little better, and I appreciate everybody who tells us, "Hey lad, try this."
Oh, me
the music.
Too. I do too.
And Nick said that
Yeah,
too.
me too.
We're not saying, oh, please, we're a couple of guys really doing what we do, As you can see, I don't get many commercials or anything like that, and I'm very picky about who I would put on anything. I mean, I'll do them, but I'm not going to do it, and I'm not going to do it to you guys. I love the content. I love hanging with you guys. You guys throw me money now and like this, like Jake, Florida Jake, which is cool, appreciated. It always pays for something. Maybe Morty's food, little fatty. not Morty. Anyway, what happened is I thought I'd come live for this. First of all, a few weeks ago I had what they call.
Have you found it yet? Or maybe
found what?
Be looking for it. The debate on your computer.
Oh yeah, I better do that. Yeah, I also, guys. Yeah, we still got 20 minutes. But
well, I mean, we know how this works.
Yeah, shut up, Nick. Boy, I'm gonna go to Apollo. But anyway,
you have to do it on your computer, Blair.
I have to do it here.
Are you on Twitch too?
Yeah.
So they want to see it. So you have to do it on your computer. Right here.
Just
go to YouTube. Go to screen share, right?
I know how to screen share.
Oh, look how good the internet is. Look at the picture.
Yeah,
guys,
let me.
Picture. Hold on. How's the picture?
I want anybody. How is the picture? You guys can let me know the picture of what we're doing. And the reason I'm asking you guys that is finally, and you guys are going to see me a lot more live, because we finally got fiber optic right here. I got
Look
fiber
at the
optic.
camera quality.
I got fiber optic right here, guys. So
Look how excited.
let me tell you, explain it to you. If you and most of you guys know, put it this way, clear, very clear. Thanks, man. Thanks, fishing up a storm.
Do you see how I have like a Christmas day?
I'm glad I shaved.
This is crazy.
But any, oh man, hey OJ, Asama, hey guys, but let me tell you what happened. You guys know internet speeds more than I do for sure, and the reason I didn't go on live a lot, couldn't go on Discord too much, because then you reduce up. We couldn't play games. I had now just because the area I'm in, we had internet, and they got 400 speed down, 400 gigabytes down, or megabytes down. Guess what the up was? And I do uploading. We upload these videos to the computer, then edit them. We have to upload them. We have to upload them to YouTube, upload them. So, or whatever platforms I'm putting one on. And we had a 20 upload. Did you guys just hear what I said? A 20? It would take Nick, and this is not a joke, guys. It would take Nick probably 4 hours to upload a one video. 4 hours. We're right here. Everything's here. We have the best I had here. Well, 2 weeks ago now, maybe, about 2 weeks, we got...
That's why there's more content coming out.
That's right. You guys notice there's more content? You notice I'm putting a video out every other day. Every other day we're putting a video out and a podcast. We took off Friday. That was a health issue, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I'm the first one who signed up when I seen them 2 months ago. They were putting the fiber in, and I asked them, "What are you guys doing?" And they go, "Oh, we're putting fiber. It's coming down here soon." Oh, you kidding me? Now I'm happy. So anyway, guys, so now that's why you're seeing more content come out. You're gonna see me do more live. I'm even gaming. Nick and I tried to game a few times, with each other right here. I got the big screen, and it's playing Spider-Man, but the speeds, man, you would have it would with a buffer, and you can't play it. I want to throw the controller right through the TV. But anyway, guys, so that's pretty cool. Hey, DK Sean, how you doing? Potato 8, all you guys, man, this is cool. So we're gonna talk about that in a minute. So now we got fucking speed, upload speed. I mean speed. GTA now. More video. We love it. We got a good little routine going, Nick and I, right now with videos, and we're gonna actually taking a trip soon. Maybe we're gonna let everybody know where we're going. Maybe we're gonna go out like to the Alabama or like the Destin, Florida area, the Panhandle it's called. So that'd be cool. Hey, watching from New Zealand. Hey Hodges, how you doing, man? That's pretty cool. I love when people from Africa and New Zealand and stuff. That's pretty wild. So anyway, as you can see, I put up a bunch of videos this week. A couple smashing bad cops or smashing whoever, or the prison system, which I do anyway, and I think you guys know that. But again, if any of you guys, please feel free to send in the comments, hey, that was wrong, you could have did this, things are off, the background, whatever it is. I mean, we will take constructive criticism all day long. I mean, I will, and that's it. I'm not a person that's gonna, oh man, no.
Makes me better.
Makes us better, and listen, you guys are talking to an old man here, and funny, so, have you ever been to, I've been to Puerto Rico a few times. I like Puerto Rico too.
Yeah, I've been to Puerto Rico.
Anyway, also guys.
Wow, the picture's so clear.
Yeah, Nick is so good. That's my camera, Nick.
Huh? That's your webcam camera?
I told you, man.
You told us?
I told you.
Yeah,
Nick's wanting to
you
put
did.
up cameras on. I said, no. Come on, we're taking the fun out of what we're all doing, guys.
Look how clear it is.
Shut
Look
up,
at this.
Nick. I think Nick's got a heart off of it.
I am chubbed. Yeah.
So guys, so as you notice, I put up more videos. We're putting up I'm looking at a board that we have so many videos coming out. Got something on you guys who know Squeeze Benz, the car guy who was in jail. He's in jail. If anybody knows Squeeze Benz, let me know. Anybody there know Squeeze Benz? Just so you know. I got, good man. Good. Just got one of your cigars, Hodge. I love it, brother. Crooked Diamond lighter, guys. Hey, look at this. We just got these in. And they're Malman. Look at these ashtrays, man. They are nice. And they're only $12.99.
Oh, let's talk about the fake strike we got.
Oh, yeah. Check this out. The last stream I was on with all you guys, right? I think you guys remember during a fight night, maybe, was it? Or something like that.
That's why we haven't been back on.
That's another thing. I got a strike because, and it was totally fake. I don't know what we're doing. I'm fighting with them now. This is crazy. So, and it was because they said I was playing a motorcycle wheelie tape. Who the fuck is doing that? I don't know.
We did.
Or maybe we did.
But it wasn't the right timestamp, nor was it on the screen.
You know, you guys know, I don't know if they know, I got a Harley, and we're going to do some videos with the Harley, doing on the road, going to prisons. And I want to go to the prisons. And I got a Harley, a bike, so I can get away from the cops. Nick, too. Nick's going to get one right here shortly. And
my funds are tight.
Nick is just, he's got a pregnant girlfriend. He's got two
Jesus
kids.
Christ.
No, you don't.
Jeez. Fuck. Wow.
Oh, man, guys. I am in a great mood tonight. I'm gonna get this thing for us. We're gonna watch this debate. And all I'm gonna ask is everybody on these platforms, Twitch or YouTube, please treat each other with respect. No, everybody has an opinion, and that's good. If you like everything the Republicans did, then you're stuck. If you like everything the Democrats do, you're stuck. That's why when a politician tells me, any politician that says, I vote with the party line all the time, look at my record, 100%, I say, this guy's a moron. Because he cannot tell me that the Democrats never had a good idea. And you should vote for the good idea.
Wow.
And vice versa.
And
vice versa. Nick, I've been trying to teach you, man.
Okay.
I mean it. I told him he wants to set up a
we've been in the slums and did not even know.
Yeah, this internet,
I did not know you lived in the slums until just now.
This internet is like the best thing in the world. I'm not kidding, guys. It's unbelievable. I can't even, can you guys imagine having an upload speed of 18, sometimes 9? 9. Did you hear what I'm saying, guys? Not 150. Now I got a gig. I got 1,000 up and 1,000 down. That is huge for me. So, let me know in chat. How is the lag? Let me know. Let me know. Looking good. Yeah, it shouldn't be lagging, guys. Hey, tell me again.
Larry, don't read chats that you put in chat.
I know, shut up, man. I didn't know, because I didn't put it in. I'm going to give a disclaimer here right now to everybody. If you see something online that, Larry didn't do it. Nick did it. Not only that, if you DM me on Facebook, if you DM me on Instagram, Facebook, those platforms, TikTok, you're gonna get Nick. Now, listen, I go on there and I play around. I really do. But
you wreak havoc when you play around on your ads.
Well, I do. But anyway, what did I say, Nick? What were we talking about, Nick? Jesus. What was I just talking about?
Ask your chat, I don't know.
Man, am I losing it or what? No, I'm not really.
That's not a good look there.
Hey, Nick, shut up.
Politics, they said politics. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Please, we're gonna watch the debate right now. I'm bringing it up, and please comment. I'm a comment. I'll say right now, at this minute, I know who I like. I'm not gonna tell everybody because, to be true, they both suck. And I got in trouble for saying something about one of them already by the platform here, YouTube. But just be respectful, man. I mean, listen, I could talk a lot of shit about both of them, and but what good does that do? I'm trying to look for the positive in these people. This is a big debate to me. I mean that. I think it should be a big, big debate.
What are you saying?
For the debate.
Go to your left.
I'm here.
Yeah, go to YouTube.
Oh, YouTube? I didn't know.
Yeah. Go to YouTube and look up debate.
Man, is that where? I mean, you can't put it up there,
I can, yeah. I will.
No. Get out of the
And
way.
I will sync it pretty swelly.
Get out of the way.
What?
Uh-oh, here we go. Live and big. Oh, there's 155,000 watching already. I think, oh, where am I going?
No way, only 100.
55,000.
That's it?
Right now,
How
the
many
debate's
people
not on.
How many people live in America?
The debate is not on. But that's
okay.
YouTube, Nick. It's on actually TV.
Well, YouTube's gonna destroy everything here in 5 years.
I think you're right.
So.
Okay. Now, let's try this, guys.
Remember how lonely it felt.
Is
when both of us did it was under the auspices of the
everybody good with that?
commission. You were so
If you are, let me know.
your back is to in this giant room full of people, and there were estimates of 100 million people watching.
Oh, that's perfect,
Larry.
Larry.
It's such a privilege
It is?
to do things like this.
Yeah.
But you're getting people are leading up to it.
Maybe not for Twitch, though.
Every time you throw in
Twitch, can you guys hear that?
What they think you're going to do or what you're thinking.
Yep, you're right, Hodges.
Listen, felt the same
Politics is a
way.
bunch of
I
shit.
think of,
Politics really is a touchy. It's very touchy, but it's needed.
Oh, it's definitely not.
Should voice the character.
Whoa.
Well, let me just slow this down, man. Okay, Twitch, can you guys hear this?
I think there's no greater weight than the moments.
Wow, no,
All right. Who is this guy banning?
I can't see it. I can't right, Nick? We can't show that on YouTube, right?
Interviewing on behalf of the American
Nick?
people. So you want the
Hold on,
questions to
there's
be
someone in your
understandable,
Twitch
digestible,
banning, like,
not
hella
coming
people.
from Washington,
What are they doing?
but from a place of people
Whoa.
studying.
Log off of Twitch.
Thing that you can say about a
Uh-oh.
moderator?
End stream?
Yes, log off of Twitch right now.
See? I did.
Holy
How did it go? No good.
Either who does fact check and
I don't know what's going on. Right? Hey, Larry, I'm a big fan from Lithuania. Oh,
Someone
wow.
is in your someone's in your Twitch right now banning every person that joins.
What?
It's also a question
Look.
for candidates, and there is a question of how much tonight.
Get in there. How'd get him
I
out?
don't know what to do. I have fucking no idea.
Does anybody know what to do?
Fact check former president.
Oh, wow. You hear that?
Although it is clear we know from past events
That's
that former
crazy.
presidents
They're in there banning. Oh, my God. Let's go calm.
who
Listen,
spent the night-
I will say this. A Trump debate's going to be electric.
She's gotta pick her
Let me
moment
shut
in that
this.
space. We're also
So everybody's good with that. I guess you can hear that. If you can hear that over here on YouTube, that's cool. Then we can do that. Okay? Which would be cool. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Hey, Cap, everything's good. Find their channels and ban them. Find their channels and ban them, Nick. That's what they're saying. All right, Nick, I'm on YouTube.
I'm not a moderator. I need help. I need knight in shining armor.
Does anybody out there know how to work that platform and they can help us? Be mod or whatever it is. Because something's happening. I don't know.
We need a hacker.
Oh. Yeah, like that guy today.
No, like what's his face from Discord?
Oh, yeah. Ben's?
No, not Ben's. No.
Remove the mod. Nick, that's how you,
I'm trying. I'm not.
only moderators can ban people. Somebody hacked into me then, right? Is that what happened? I don't know. I'm watching something else up on the big T. Bruce Rivers is the criminal lawyer. He's funny. I love him. Larry, have you decided? I'm not voting. I can't vote.
I really have no idea what to do. He's banning every single person that follows you, bro.
Who is
I
it?
have no idea. I have no fucking idea.
Call friggin' Tish.
What is Tish gonna do?
She
about
knows
it?
though. She'll tell you what to do. Nick, she's on it every day.
Hold on.
Oh. Nick needs help. Can you see? Can you see me? I just got
Alright, I need
found
someone
by a jury. I can't explain the feeling. Oh man, that guy Scott. Good for you. I really, I don't know your case, but good for you. I'm glad you did. I love to hear a win. What a feeling, how walking out of there beating the state or whatever, whoever you're against, state or the feds. Forget it. They're tough. Hey, look, I did shave. I'm glad I shaved, Nick, because the picture's real good. That's the internet, man. We now have internet. So, Nick, I'm going to return the dashboard, right? So, all these people who are in here, though, Nick, how'd they get in here?
Stop.
What? I didn't do anything. I have it closed, Nick. I don't know. I'm going to watch this debate, though. That's going to be fun. What is this girl doing? Yeah, so you guys will be able to hear it. Fox is, yeah, I'm on. I don't know what I'm on, but I had to do it from YouTube because I have the big screen up there, but I have to get to show people here from the other platform. Hatches, hey, do you guys like the goatee coming back or the beard? That's another question I did have. Larry looks like an older Joe Rogan. Man, younger Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's in good shape, man. He's a lot better than me. We got here. It's amazing how Trump is now the first Republican candidate to be in favor.
What the fuck, dude? I'm about to unplug everything.
Oh, watching from Australia, man. You guys in Australia. Somebody's got to get there and hire me to come as a speaking gig. Nick and I want to come down there. Just can't afford it. I can't vote because I'm a federal prisoner. I have a felony record. In the state of Florida, there's a whole bunch of stuff you have to do, and obviously, you can't until. Whatever.
Okay. Stop. I'm about to go on live. All right. If anyone knows the exact,
No, it's there.
Stop. I get it. If anyone knows the exact,
Nick, don't do that again.
if anyone knows the exact same thing, I can copy and paste. So I could ban this person on Twitch. Please just type it in the YouTube chat because I have zero idea what to do here. And he's banning everyone on your Twitch right now. Either we're about to shut off the entire stream or
It's off. The stream has been off.
oh really? Because he's still banning
Well,
everyone.
I don't know. How do you get in
Still
there?
banning every single person.
So what do you want me to? How do you do that?
I don't know, bro. But you wouldn't let me talk to anyone, so.
Oh, shut up, man. How do you know? Okay, I just closed StreamYard. How's that? You have to shut off the stream and then ban him. Shut off the stream. I did. I mean, shut off my thing.
Oh my god, he's wreaking havoc, dude.
I did that, and then everything is closed there except, I mean, obviously my YouTube guys. Wow. Anybody know what to do there? Cop ban / user. Somebody put it in there, Nick.
Okay, hold on.
What? Oh, Australia, man. I really do want to. That's the one place I want to. I went down there. I was in the military. We just stopped there for a night or two, something like that. And we went out to a bar. It was really good. But I want to go down there and really, whether I do a speaking engagement at a high school or something like that, I think that'd be real cool. What you know about Stein? What the fuck's that? Whoever saved my live stream, thank you. You think reform prisons are absolutely. Anybody who does their time should vote. Listen, reformed or not, if you are free in this country, because why am I paying taxes and not getting represented? It's called taxation without representation. That's not right. I don't care who you are. It's not right. And it's bullshit. And you know, Nick, I did want to. Oh, you can't go to the store. Bruce Rivers is a rumor. So anyway, guys, I'm dying. Modern slavery. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. It is. You know, whoever said that is totally right. It is totally modern. I can't make him bigger. Oh, I don't know. I guess you can't make the words bigger on the screen. Maybe I can. Nah, probably can't. That's okay. Voting is picking a slave overlord, bro. Yeah. You're right. You just want to get the
they're
best.
right, but I'm not? Okay.
A slave overlord? Politics, but you need to vote, young people. You can run the world.
That doesn't make any sense. You see how quick you agreed with that?
Did you
rant?
just hear
You see
Bruce
how quick
Rivers?
You agreed with that
Yeah, I
random
love Bruce
person
Rivers. What?
When I say the same thing?
What did you say, Nick?
You just quickly agreed with that exact same thing I've been saying.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
You read the thing that said, voting means you agree with a supreme overlord. And you said,
Sure.
yeah, I agree.
But I want to
Every
pick that
time-
supreme
every time
overlord.
we're on a fucking podcast, you're like, no, that's not how it works.
Hey, Nick, it's not.
It's not how it works.
Nick, I want to at least have a say in who I pick as my
How it
overlord.
works.
I'm gonna slap this fucking kid. Then he's gonna hit me back. He's gonna get elderly abuse.
Wow. Man.
Fucker. Got a camera.
Best setup I ever heard.
Yeah. You can visit Nick at the county jail. I agree with Larry. Yes. Listen, Chris. Whatever you believe, Nick, I am waiting in Discord to help you.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get into your Discord because I can't get into your Discord. I can't get anything.
Now you're gonna need my phone, I think.
Change passwords all the time.
No, you're gonna get a code. So
Yeah,
I know Discord better than him.
That's why I just came over here for your phone. Because I need codes to change your passwords
Wow.
every single week.
Oh, Bruce Rivers is a criminal lawyer. Yeah, we watch him. Oh, it's coming on here soon. So look at me. I'm back. I'm gonna bring it over here, Nick. What am I doing? Put it right here. So you can hear better. Come on, Bruce. He's funny as hell. We like to watch Bruce, and Bruce he got a YouTube channel, right, like mine, and he's great. He sits there and the way he talks and the way he makes me laugh, where he tells, the bus is on the way to jail. Oh boy, I think I'm getting old. Maybe not. You know what they say, guys, right? You only live once. Good cigar on a Tuesday. Trump to make America great again. Well, I always say this though. I'm out. Hey, take care, Anonymous. I gotta say this. I still think America's great, even with all its flaws. Listen, I've been to a lot of countries. I'm not saying that listen, there are great countries. Let's face it. I never am, stubborn enough to say, oh, we are the, you have that pride. I still have that. I love my country. I'm born, raised here, no matter what. But don't think there's not a few places I want to go. And one of them is Costa Rica. It's one of the only countries in Central America who does not have an army. What?
Maybe Bangkok?
I want to go to Bangkok, Thailand.
Bangkok? Thailand?
What is wrong with that kid?
We just had like 7 podcasts on fucking Thailand, dude. It's a funny
I want to go to Thailand. Very right. Both Canada's very, very true. That's the best statement. These are the 2 best people we could have got. I would have really liked to see Joe Manchin, or maybe me. I think I'd be a lot better president, I swear. And I know that's crazy, but I really believe that. Spain is nice. Yeah, I heard that. Matter of fact, my cousin was in the Canary Islands, and how beautiful it is there. But listen, the first thing we're doing is Nick and I is going to be taking the RV, and we're going to be traveling to different areas of the country and meeting people and making content and signing books and that kind of stuff. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm thinking of ways to get maybe we're going to raffle off a driver or someone to come along on the trip if they want. There's a few things I was thinking. But I think we could have a lot of fun, or at least get the people there. We're gonna do something. Oh, here. Oh,
To talk about expectations, they believe that the fact that the microphones are supposed to be muted when the candidate.
the microphone's supposed to be muted? They're not ready.
Is
That's gonna be funny. I would be screaming over that. How much money should be allowed? What is that? Should be allowed to be spent. Oh, I agree. I think the government should give each candidate an X amount of dollars, and then they raise to wherever. And that's it. And it should be equal. And it shouldn't be about money. But you know what? Has stopped that. Citizens United was a Supreme Court case. Since Trump put the judges, they passed that. So now corporations can give anything they want, millions of dollars. It really put money in big play. Have you ever heard of Jason Itzler? He was one of the biggest pimps in New York City, called New York Company. No, I don't know who he is, but I like that. I was on Howard Stern a few times. I did bits on it with, I don't know, one of the guys. Lived in Thailand, fought Thailand for years, love it. Fought in Thailand for years. Wow, good man. Call me Snake. You hear that? That's pretty cool. I heard everybody's telling me, call me Snake. Lived in Thailand, yeah. Wow. So, absolutely. Nick, click general voice chat in Discord.
I'm trying.
All right? Lay off the weed. It's on live
Let's
TV.
not start, buddy.
Yeah, it's on live right now, guys. But I'm here right here. Oh, don't tell me you're not.
Those conversations. When it was Biden and Trump, you were thinking of not voting at all.
Not voting at all or going independent.
And right now, with it being
support
Oh.
to raise their children, and I intend on extending a tax cut for those families of $6,000, which is the largest.
I don't get this
child
bitch,
tax
though.
credit that we have given in a
And
long
I
time.
shouldn't say
So
that.
those
I really,
young
I'm
families
sorry,
can
everybody.
buy a crib, buy
'Cause she
a
didn't do anything as the vice
for their
president.
children.
Zero.
My passion, one of them, is small businesses. My mother raised my sister and me, but there was a woman who helped raise us. We call her our second mother. She was a small business owner. I love our small businesses. My plan is to give a $50,000 tax deduction.
Trump looks like he wants to
start
pounce.
Small businesses, knowing they are part of the backbone of America's economy. My opponent, on the other hand, his plan is to do what he has done before, which is to provide a tax cut for billionaires and big corporations, which will result in $5 trillion to America's deficit. My opponent has a plan that I call
Where'd
the
you
Trump
change that?
sales tax, which would be
I don't know how
a
to do shit,
20% tax
Come on,
on
Nick.
everyday
Don't give up.
goods that you rely on.
She is
to
such
get
a
through the
phony.
month.
That is the truth.
Economists have said that
Talks around any question without ever answering.
middle-class
That's any
families
politician.
get about
Dude, you'd be in a
$4,000
better.
more
I would be a better president. I swear, I think I could be a better president than
and
these people.
his ideas
I think I have
about
more
what
intelligence.
should be the backs
Already
of
done it.
middle class people paying for tax cuts for billionaires.
Have you ever had
First of
blanket
all, I
party
have no
done it?
sales tax. That's an
I've seen them, but not on me.
We're doing tariffs.
Seen them in county jails. I've seen them in
Countries are gonna finally, after
prison.
75 years, pay us back for all that we've done for the world. And the tariff will be substantial in some cases. I took in billions and billions of dollars, as you know, from China. In fact, they never took the tariff off because there was so much money they can't. It would totally destroy everything that they've set out to do. They're taking in billions of dollars from China and other places. They've left the tariffs on. When I had it, I had tariffs, and yet I had no inflation. Look, we've had a terrible economy because inflation which is really known as a country buster. It breaks up countries. We have inflation like very few people have ever seen before, probably the worst in our nation's history. We were at 21%.
Still need help, Nick?
That's being generous because many things are 50, 60,
Nick,
70, 80% higher
Tariffs raise the
than
price
they were just a few
for.
years ago. This has been
That
a disaster
could
for
be.
people, for the middle class,
That's a
for
real
every class.
sketchy one.
On top of
I'd
that,
vote for
we
you.
have
Thanks,
millions of
man.
people pouring into our country from
You actually
prisons and
live real
jails,
life.
from mental
None of these
institutions
cons say
and
that.
insane asylums.
Boy and Bay,
and
you're
they're
right.
coming in and they're taking jobs that are occupied right now by African Americans and Hispanics.
Take care, too high a
and
line.
also unions. Unions are going to be affected very soon. And you see what's happening. You see what's happening with towns throughout the United States. You look at Springfield, Ohio. You look at Aurora in Colorado. They are taking over the towns. They're taking over buildings. They're going in violently. These are the people that Xi and Biden led into our country, and they're destroying our country. They're dangerous.
I think I'm gonna show you my
Level
workout.
of criminality, and we have to get them out. We have to get them out fast. I created one of
It's
the
working
greatest
out.
economies in the history of our country. I'll do it again.
62 ready. I'll be 63
and border security during this debate, but I would like to let Vice President Harris
3 weeks.
respond on the economy.
October 3rd.
Well, I would love to.
Not bad, 63
talk
years old.
about what Donald Trump
Well, that was
Donald
COVID.
Trump left us the worst public health epidemic in a century. Donald Trump left us the worst attack on our democracy since the Civil War. And what we have done is
I
clean
can't
up
stand
Donald
this
Trump's mess.
this lady.
What we have done and what
Marcus,
we
thanks,
can
man. I
do
really
is
appreciate
build
that.
what we
Hello
know are
from
the
the
aspirations
UK.
and hopes of the American people.
All
But I'm
right.
gonna tell you on
Hope
this
you're
debate
good and
tonight,
healthy. I am,
you're
man.
gonna
Thank
hear
you very much.
from the same
Appreciate
old
that, guy.
playbook. A bunch of lies,
First super.
grievances,
You
and
damn.
name
Let's go.
What you're
Celebrate
gonna
it.
hear tonight is a detailed and dangerous plan called Project 2025 that the former president intends on implementing if he were elected again. I believe
Every
very
time they bring
strongly
up Trump
that the American
as a
people
felon,
want a
that's the
president
worst
who
thing they can
understands
do.
the importance
The
of
worst thing
bringing
they
us
can do.
together,
Because
knowing
what he
there's
did
so
is
much
really
more
not a
in
felon.
common than what separates
Listen to
us.
me. Every business
And I
owner in the
pledge
world
to
does
you
what he
to be
did.
a president for all Americans.
And none of them
Maybe a
do.
minute here to respond.
So,
and I have nothing
and that's
to do,
just
as
being
you know, and as she
a
knows better than
law
anyone, that has
guy
nothing
did the
to do
law.
with Project 2025. That's out there. I haven't read it. I don't want to read it purposely. I'm not going to read it.
What happened, Rich?
This was a
That
group
might
of
have been
people
me.
that got together. They came up with some ideas. I guess some good, some bad, but it makes no difference. I have nothing to do.
I will
Everybody
post this
knows
as a
I'm
video
open
as well.
book. Everybody
Guys,
knows
yeah.
what I'm going to do. Cut
Thank you.
taxes very
Happy birthday.
substantially
That was nice.
and create
But it's not
a
yet.
economy
Couple
like
more
I did
weeks.
Before. We had the greatest economy. We got hit with a pandemic.
Hey,
And
guys.
the pandemic was not since 1917, where 100 million people died. Has there been anything like it? We did a phenomenal job with the pandemic.
No, I didn't say that. Don't get me wrong. I didn't say Trump is some perfect person either. You know that. I don't even think that. I'm saying what he did is not felonies today. They did those out, and they don't do that.
We got gowns, we got masks, we did things that nobody thought possible. And people give me credit for rebuilding the military, they give me credit for a lot of things, but not enough credit for the
Thanks,
great job
Scooby
we
Lee.
did with the pandemic. But the only jobs they got were bounce back jobs. These were
Yeah,
jobs,
she's not good.
bounce
She never won
back,
either.
bounce
That's what
back, and
pisses
it
me
went
off.
to
If
their
you were a
benefit.
Democrat out there,
But
you should be
obviously
very
when they
mad.
created
She
that,
never
they
won
grew,
anything.
and so does
And that's
everybody else.
bullshit.
Vice President Harris, I'll let you respond.
So, Donald Trump has no plan for you. And when you look at his economic plan, it's all about tax breaks for the richest people. I am offering what I describe as an opportunity.
She is
economy,
such a
and
snake.
The best economist in our country, if not
She is
the world,
nothing
has
but.
reviewed
I
our
read her.
plans for the
I
future
researched
of
her like
America.
you wouldn't believe, and here's
What
why I don't
Goldman
like her.
Sachs has said is
I have
that
to say it.
Donald Trump's plan
When she
would
was
make the economy
the
worse
Attorney General of
and
California,
strengthen
she
the
left
economy.
guys in jail,
What the
in
Wharton
prison,
School has said
with
is Donald
DNA
Trump's plan
evidence exonerating them,
actually
and she
explode
left
the
them in
deficit.
prison.
16
That pissed me
Nobel
off.
laureates have described
Oh wow,
his
okay.
economic plan as something
Jackson, oh man, hey
in the
buddy.
middle of
Thanks, hey
next
Larry.
year
It's
would invite a recession.
it's true that the Coast
You
Guard
just have to
is the
look
hardest military
at where we
branch.
are and where we
Probably.
stand, and I didn't
I had a very high
that Donald Trump
test
actually
score,
has no plan
and I went in
for
at
you
17. It's a little
because he's
different,
more
I'm sure.
interested in
But yeah, it's a
defending
great. There's a new show on
himself than
YouTube
looking out for you.
about the Coast Guard, and I watched it the other day, and it's pretty good. I think back at all the old shit that I have. I'm gonna donate to the Coast Guard Museum.
Professors think my plan is a brilliant plan. It's a
Listen.
great plan. It's a plan that's going to bring up our worth. Our
Camera,
values.
thanks for the 10, man.
People want to be able
Larry
to
for
go to
president.
work and, create
Put that
jobs
one.
and create a lot of good, solid money for our country. And just to finish off, she doesn't have a plan. She copied Biden's plan, and it's like 4 sentences. Like run, spot, run. 4 sentences that are just,
You hear him there?
lower taxes. She doesn't have a plan. Take a look at her plan. She doesn't have a plan.
Mr. President, I do want to drill down on something you both brought up. The Vice President brought up your tariffs. You responded, and let's drill down on this because your plan is what she calls is essentially a national sales tax. Your proposal calls for tariffs, as you pointed out here, on foreign imports across the board. You recently said that you might double your plan, imposing tariffs up to 20% on goods coming into this country.
Good point,
As you know,
though.
many
I'm
economists
down to
say that
240.
tariffs at that level, costs are then passed on to the consumer. Vice President Harris has argued it'll mean higher prices on gas, food, clothing, medication, arguing it costs the typical family nearly $4,000 a year. Do you believe Americans can afford higher prices because of tariffs?
They're not going to have higher prices. What's going to have, and who's going to have higher prices is China and all of the countries that have been ripping us
I
off
think
for
Trump
years.
is right on this
I
point.
was the only president ever.
Listen,
China was paying us hundreds
everything was
of
cheaper.
billions of dollars, and so were other countries. And you know, if she doesn't like them, they should have gone out and they should have immediately cut the tariffs. But those tariffs are there 3.5 years now under their administration. We are going to take in billions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars. I had no inflation, virtually no inflation. They had the highest inflation perhaps in the history of our country because I've never seen a worse period of time. People can't go out and buy cereal or bacon or eggs or anything else. The people
When was the last time you think Donald Trump went into a
absolutely
supermarket?
dying with what they've done. They've destroyed the economy.
Nick.
And all you have to do is look at a poll. The polls say 80 and 80.
Yes, he is the best for that. I agree.
That the Trump economy was great, and their economy was
Let's just
terrible.
get all
Vice
the...
President Harris, I do want to ask for your response, and you heard what the president said there, because the Biden administration did keep a number of the Trump tariffs in place.
You know, all that stuff. I'm not judging what I don't know, guys, and I get what you're saying. Yes, they do charge. So don't think they don't. And I know what the federal government can do.
You want to talk about?
I'm not saying all the shit he's involved in is
China,
that.
what he ended up doing is under Donald Trump's presidency, he ended up selling American
Which
chips
Trump sold?
to China to help them improve and
Yeah.
modernize their military. Basically sold us out. When a policy about China should be
Yeah,
in
I'm
making
telling
sure
you,
the United States
man.
of America wins the competition for the 21st
Hey,
century.
first of all, thanks,
Which
James C,
means
for your
focusing
service.
on the details of what that requires, focusing on relationships with our allies, focusing on investing in American-based technology so that we win the race on AI, on quantum computing. Focusing on what
Anyway,
we
good
need to do
good luck.
to
Thanks for your
support
service,
America's
James, and
workforce
I
so
understand.
that we don't end up
Sad.
having on the short end of the stick in terms of workers.
Trump lies. So did they all lie.
What Donald
Politicians
Trump
are all a
did,
bunch of
let's
liars.
talk about this.
That's
with
why
COVID, is he
I will
actually
tell him bad.
thanked President Xi for what he did during COVID. Look at his tweet. Thank you, President Xi, exclamation point, when we know that Xi was responsible for lacking and not
It is
giving
a
us
shit show.
transparency about
You listening to this
the
shit show?
COVID.
President
No, I
Trump,
can't.
First
Yeah.
of all, they
So
bought
much
the
shit
chips
right now.
from Taiwan. We hardly make chips anymore because of philosophies like they have and policies like they have. I don't say her because she has no policy. Everything that she believed 3 years ago and 4 years ago is out the window. She's going to my philosophy now. In fact, I was going to send her a MAGA hat. She's gone to my philosophy, but if she ever get elected, she'd change it. And it will be the end of our country. She's a Marxist. Everybody knows she's a Marxist.
Everybody knows.
My father's a Marxist professor in economics, and he taught her well. But when you look at what she's done to our country, and when you look at these millions and millions of people that are pouring into our country monthly, where it's, I believe, 21 million people, not the 15 that people say, and I think it's a lot higher than the 21. That's bigger than New York State pouring in. And just look at what they're doing to our country. They're criminals. Many of these people coming in are criminals. And that's bad for our economy, too. You know, you mentioned before, we'll talk about immigration later. Well, bad immigration is the worst thing that can happen to our economy. They have, and she has, destroyed our country with policy that's insane. Almost policy that you say they have to hate our country.
President Trump, thank you. Lindsay.
I want to turn to the issue of abortion. President Trump, you often touted that you were able to kill Roe v. Wade. Last year, you said that you were proud to be the most pro-life president in American history. Then last month, you said that your administration would do great for women and their reproductive rights. In the United States of Florida, you surprised many with regard to your 6-week abortion ban because you initially had said that it was too short. And you said, quote, I'm going to be voting that we need more than 6 weeks. But then the very next day, you reversed course and said you would vote to support the 6 President Harris says that women shouldn't trust you on the issue of abortion because you've changed your position so many times. Therefore, why should they trust you?
The reason I'm doing that vote is because...
What's going on, Larry?
What?
I'm just asking. I don't know. I haven't heard from you in a while. What's going on?
Yeah, the people looking at
Why are
Morty.
you over there, bro? Oh, the camera's over there. Look, it looks like somebody gave him a hickey on his
The
shoulder.
baby will be born, and we will decide what to do with the baby. In other words, we'll execute the baby. And that's why I did
Execute the
that.
baby. Execute that fucking baby.
Radical in that. And her vice presidential pick, which I think is a horrible pick, by the way, for our country. She's really out of it. But her vice presidential pick says abortion in the ninth month is absolutely fine. He also says execution after birth. It's an execution, no longer abortion, because the baby is born is okay. And that's not okay with me, hence the vote. But what I did is something for 52 years they've been trying
You know
to
I am.
Roe v. Wade into the
I'm in
states.
Melbourne, baby.
And
Oh, who's that? Jesse. How you doing, Jesse?
And heart and strength.
I might as well just give up on this.
Don't give up, man. You're giving up?
Okay, well, I'm about to mod somebody who's saying, well, first you need to unban me. So, what do I
Did
do
you
with
ban
this?
him?
I never banned anyone in my lifetime on Twitch.
What? I don't never
know
been on
either.
Twitch.
So now I'm either getting scammed.
Why don't you go get? Why don't you call Tish?
Well, how the fuck is Tish gonna
Tish
know
knows
about
what
any of
she's
this?
doing.
Tish plays video games and streams them with
I'm
moderators.
out here
controlling
in
all this.
St. Pete. Oh man, I go to St. Pete a lot too.
I was gonna.
That's cool. What do you do? What? Oh, show to you what? To show to you what? What do you want to go show?
I'm gonna show Morton.
Oh, I thought. Yeah, I want to read it though. That's the problem.
Oh, you can't see. Oh, okay. It's an old problem.
No, it's not. Look at my buddy. He's a pit bull boxer, and he's the boss. He said, "Hey, laugh. I want some more hot dogs." I give him hot dogs, and he goes crazy. Right, Morty? We should make a deal, Nick. On live stream nights, he gets hot dogs.
Donald Trump.
We'll live stream you cooking them. You can have them.
There you go.
The intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade.
My dog does smoke cigars.
And now in over
Smokes a little
20
weed.
states, there are Trump abortion bans, which make it
No, he does not smoke.
for a doctor or nurse to provide
No, we give him
health care. In
CBD.
one state, it provides prison for life.
All right, you going?
Trump abortion
All right, now I'm
bans
back
allow
to my
even for rape and incest, which understand what that means. A survivor of a crime or violation to
Show
their
it.
body
Hold on,
does
what?
not have the right to make a decision about what happens to their body next. That is immoral.
Oh, my hot dog machine?
And one does not have to abandon
I gotta show you that.
or deeply
First of all,
beliefs.
I don't know how many people saw our studio office. And I think people want to always see that. I think so. All right. Come in here. As you can see, we are doing so much up here. Here's we got a lot going on. There is my wall. And on my wall, is my law, my degree, YouTube. Listen to this. Release from parole. March for Ronald Reagan, 100,000 plaque. My Coast Guard, retirement, and I'm the only ex-con who's an honorary police officer. But that's not the big one.
Sign it into law. But understand,
I am the only ex-con in the United States who is recognized on the floor of the United States Congress, which means I will go, I mean, you can have 200 years, you could look at Larry. Now here's Nick's desk,
that certain freedoms, in particular the freedom
and he's in his
decisions about
wherever,
one's own body,
all his phones and his weed. Then we
Weed on here, is there? Where?
better not be.
I need to smoke weed.
We
Where is it?
we are a drug-free company. Water machine, hot water, cold water, fridge. This is the great hot dog
You
machine.
gotta turn the debate down a little, buddy.
Oh.
I got it. You keep doing your little tutorial.
But for 50
You guys want me to keep doing this tutorial?
years, torn our country apart, and they wanted it back in the States, and I did something that nobody thought was possible.
Me and my nephew just finished your book. Thanks for autographing the book. You must read anyone.
No, I'm not in favor of replacement, but it doesn't matter, because
Yeah, thank you. The book has really been around. We're actually. It's another thing. I know the book came.
Hey Larry, can you go back live on Twitch?
Can I? I don't know. Okay. Well, I'm gonna show them that sign.
Well, first do that, then you can go do another live.
Okay.
in the house. She's not gonna get the book. She can't get
So, here, guys.
You know what it reminds me of when they said they
That's our big sign. The real deal. That's my podcast. I wish you guys would come to that. I mean, I'd love to call people too. So, over here is where we do the. There's the roadcaster and the mics and the cameras and whatnot, and the backdrops, the table, all that. This is we had this all built because I moved to Florida to take care of my mom. So you know, how to do that. So up here, of course, we do cigars and books and everything else over here. So that is the office, and I'll tell you what, we got our ashtrays. That's all those boxes we gotta we gotta move them. But oh man, I was. What do you think of Wes Watson? Wes Watson, isn't he the workout guy? Nick, I need to get there.
Okay, I'm here right now.
What?
Hold on, man.
Where's my cigar?
Go show him your bedroom or the bathroom or
Get out of here!
yeah. Go show him
The front
other
room.
things, yeah.
The other storage
Go to
room.
your mom.
Oh yeah, I don't think you guys ever saw my mother. I take care of my 91-year-old mother. So that's not bad.
Show her that contraption and see what she does.
What's this holding?
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna see it. So now, this is into the house. It's a small house, little house. This piece of furniture is the one I want. My mom's. This piece of furniture is over 100 years old. It's a bar, and it's 100 years old. That to me is crazy. I gotta show you my other storage room, and this place is crazy. And you name it. There's my cats too. Hey, Daisy. I love my cats. Look at this. This is nothing. I have all of these are awards. See this stuff? But I don't give a shit about awards. I'd rather talk to you guys. So my mother still has the pictures from my grandparents who were born in 1903 and all of this. This is wow. That's my mother's parents. My grandmother lived to 90. Oh, she lived to 99. She didn't, Grandpa. And look at those old pictures. Is that wow? It's crazy. I sometimes come in here, I have a massage table. I need that too. Now, come back. Here's the bathroom. We're giving a house tour like it's a... Okay. Then, this is my little bedroom. And you'll see, I'll tell you, I want to show you guys like the only really things I like on the wall. Little thing. You see this picture? This was sent to me by a guy in prison who I helped when I was testifying in court for him with Barry University for the Innocent Project. He literally, guys, it blows me away. What happened? All right. Uh-huh. I see somebody. Ah, you mother. Ah. Oh shit. All right, I just figured it out. All right, this is gonna be easier now. Sorry about that, guys. I hope it doesn't get anybody upset. Okay. See this picture? I'm gonna be steady on it too. See that picture? That is done with pencil. That is drawn freehand. Look at the White House up on the top. Look at the detail. And he sent me this one. Just look at that. Look at the eye of that. It's just unbelievable. Talent is unbelievable. I'm gonna show you guys something you'll laugh too. I still have, I'm a big reader, I told you that. These are my law books. And look what it says here, LL, that's what we did in prison, LL. And look at this, Civil Judicial Procedures and Rules, you gotta know these. This is the criminal one. Criminal Code and Rules, you wanna know what you're charged with? It's right there, guys. And you better know. I knew that book like the back of my hand. And they give updates, of course, I don't do it now. Forget that. There's my actual courses. The Prison Survival Guide, sight books they call them. And just so you guys get an idea of what I read, everything. And of course I read every one of these books. Lightbringer by my friend Christy Giuseppe and Mike Force, great books. There's a few of them out. Here's something you'll see you guys will like probably. Watch this. It's my badge. It's a legit badge, see? See the name? Reality Check Program. Sworn in. Cufflinks and I have stuff that's so wild. I have a driver's license from way back in the military, and I could drive 5-ton, 20-passenger buses, forklifts, tractors, tractor trailer, as you can see. This, people, is U.S. government motor vehicle operator identity. You had to have this. Look at that. Is that wild? It's pretty wild, even for me. And that's what I could drive. Buses up to 20 passenger, 4x4s, trucks up to 5-ton, PPP, other records, forklifts up to 5 tons, tractors, tractor trailer semi, 20-ton, tractor trailer semi tandem, axle 60-ton, heavy equipment. And you look at, I wonder how much I weighed. Oh, look at that. 6 foot, 185. Buck ass solid, dudes. See where it is? Base Hawaii, when I was in Hawaii, Honolulu. Wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't know this shit. I'm gonna show you some other cool shit. When you see this? That's when you cross the equator. I was on a Coast Guard cutter job, it's in '84. This'll blow you away. I used to have a state of Florida concealed weapons or firearm license. You see it, right? And let me tell you something. I had that. Wow, this is pretty cool. Gold watches. I don't know what else is in here. I see some money. I don't know what else I lost in here. Cufflinks, that kind of stuff. This is pretty good. I got some patches from a friend, Trooper Joe, man. Stay safe, buddy. He's a Pennsylvania State Trooper. What a class guy. Told me about a case today he had that he went in and he was wrong. And how's that for a guy to actually say that? That blows you away, right? Of course, I have many of these. That's my medical marijuana cannabis license. Yeah, so in Florida you still have to have a license. Just the way it is. And obviously, hey Mama Daisy, look at my cat. Meow, meow. What are you doing? Yeah. As you can see, I love animals. My God, all these cards I have is crazy. It's pretty good stuff. Larry Lawton, what's up? Let me see. How's the kitty? I have 2 kitties. Larry the goat. If you know what's good for you, let's all pretend we didn't see shit. What didn't you see? What did I do? Uh-oh. What did I do? Something in there? Uh-oh. What didn't you see? This is good. I love it. This is a lot of fun, guys. What did you see? I gotta know now. See, I'm gonna sit here for a second. Oh, I know I'm here for presents. I could put it on here if I want. I should, but it's a good spot. Oh my God. But anyway, guys, let me say, I don't care. I should have more memorabilia there. Joe DiMaggio. I have a Joe DiMaggio signed lithograph. Unbelievable. As you see, just shirts and slacks and all that kind of stuff. And then sports jackets and stuff like that. Listen, how many creators to show you their house? I love it. And this is pretty wild. Hey, buddy.
What are you doing?
We are having fun. I showed everybody the whole house. I didn't see Mom yet. We're going to go see Mom now.
You should go do that now. She's like freaking out.
Oh, Mom.
Look at Twitch. This is what Twitch is getting right now.
What? You guys there, I hope. Sorry about that. Something happened. I don't know. Yes. Matter of fact, I see him. I gotta have him come on the show. And the show's doing good, so I gotta have him come on. And I won't show you Mom's room. And this is they call them a Florida room. There's Mom. Say hi. Say hi. 91, and my other cat. Look at him.
The American people address what we need to do about the housing shortage, which I have a plan for. Address what we must do to support our small businesses. Address bringing down the price of groceries. But frankly, the American people are exhausted with this same old tired playbook.
Vice President Harris, thank you.
Excuse me. Every one of those cases was started by them against their political opponent, and I'm winning most of them, and I will win the rest on appeal. And you saw that with the decision that came down just recently from the Supreme Court. I'm winning most of them, but those are cases. It's called.
I agree, Larry for president.
Never happened in this country. They weaponized the Justice Department. Every one of those cases was involved with the DOJ, from Atlanta and Fani Willis to the Attorney General of New York.
Name of my book is Gangster Redemption.
Every one of those cases, and then they say, "Oh, he's a criminal." They're the ones that made them go after me. By the way, Joe Biden was found essentially guilty on the documents.
Yeah, I hear you,
my documents case.
Nicholas.
So, well, that's the toughest of them all.
I used to tell people, you want to get tough, just go get a gun.
Victory 2 months ago.
Shouldn't say that, though, of course.
It's weaponization, and they used it, and it's never happened in this country. They used it to try and win an election. They're fake cases.
President Trump, thank you. A really quick response here, Vice President Harris, on this notion of weaponization of the Justice Department.
Well, let's talk about extreme and understand the
No, you don't have regular
election
stuff in prison.
2024 is taking place. The United States Supreme Court recently ruled that the former president would essentially be immune.
Nick is good. He's
from
here.
any misconduct if he were to enter the White
Yeah,
House.
Mom's
again.
doing great.
Understand, this is someone who is
Mom,
openly
I'm
said
online
he
watching
would
this with the people.
terminate, I'm quoting,
Yeah,
terminate
she don't know
the
what's going on.
Constitution of the United
She don't
States,
care
that
either.
he would weaponize
Do you, Mom?
the Department of Justice against his political
There's
enemies.
people. We're all watching the
Someone who has
debate.
openly
There's 100 people.
expressed disdain for members of our military. Understand what it would mean if Donald Trump were back in the
Nick,
White
they
House.
asked how you doing.
No guardrails, because certainly we know now the court won't stop him. We know J.D. Vance is not going to stop him.
Now I'm gonna pull up
It's up to
the
American people
Twitch as well.
to stop him.
Oh, pull up Twitch if you can. Is it fixed?
Morty's in there entertaining your Twitch.
But is it fixed?
Yeah, he's in there. He's
You got the boss on it?
Yeah. He's chewing on a bone.
Are you gonna go get me a couple of little booze or no? You can't.
Yeah, I'm trying to put the socks on.
They're the threat to democracy with a fake Russia investigation.
All right, hell yeah.
We have a lot to get to, Lindsay.
Yo, Larry, hey, Dirty Dan. What is all right? Hell yes. Oh, hell yeah.
Now you don't.
She only care if you.
Buyback programs
if
for
you're
assault
happy.
weapons. Now your campaign says you don't. You
Yo,
support decriminalizing
referee.
border
Well,
crossings.
that
Now you're
is.
taking a harder line.
Yeah, yes. I hope he does. I haven't seen him in a bit because I've been so
Why have
busy.
many of your policy positions changed?
So my values have not changed.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well, I
discuss
thought maybe
every
we'll do something.
one
I
of
don't know.
At least every point that you've made, but in particular, let's talk about fracking because we're here in Pennsylvania. I made that very clear in 2020. I will not ban
5 months
fracking.
ago, thank you.
I have not banned fracking as Vice President of the United States, and in fact.
Yeah, there's a ton. Hey, Caden, go to the playlist and hit Gangster Redemption. That's serious. You'll like that.
My position is that we have got to invest in diverse
Thanks,
sources of
JM.
energy so we reduce our reliance
My
on
favorite
foreign
pasta
oil.
dish is aglio
We
olio,
have had
which is
the
oil and garlic
largest
in like
increase
a
in
thin
domestic
or a
oil production
angel hair
in
pasta.
history because of an approach that recognizes that we cannot over-rely on foreign oil. As it relates to my values, let me tell you, I grew up a middle-class kid raised by a hardworking mother who worked and saved.
She's
and was
such.
able to buy our first home when I was a teenager. The values I bring to the importance of home ownership, knowing not everybody got handed $400 million on a silver platter and then filed bankruptcy 6 times, is a value that I bring to my work to say we are going to work with the private sector and home builders to increase 3 million homes, increase by 3 million homes by the end of my first term. My work that is related to having a friend when I was in high school who was sexually assaulted by her stepfather. And my focus then on protecting women and children from violent crime is based on a value that is deeply grounded in the
Larry in
importance
chat.
of
Hope everyone is
standing
doing
up for
well.
those who are most
Yes,
vulnerable.
you hope you're doing
My
well as
work
well.
That is about protecting Social Security and Medicare.
Morty, he's
It's
just
based on
chewing away at
long-standing work that I
that
have done,
toy.
protecting seniors from scams. My
that's
values
funny.
have not changed. And what is important is that there is a president
Rude
who actually
Jude.
brings
Oh man, I gotta talk to him.
perspective
We're
that is
friends.
lifting
I had to give him a
people
call.
up and not beating people down.
I do. Matter of fact, my old cellie just called. I was gonna tell you guys. My old cellie Lee contacted. Just got out after 32 years. He got parole.
I intend to be that president.
President Trump, you
Well, first of all, I wasn't given $400 million. I wish I was. My father was a Brooklyn builder, Brooklyn, Queens, and I had a great father, and I learned a lot from him. But I was given a fraction of that, a tiny fraction, and I built it into many, many billions of dollars, many, many billions. And when people see it, they are even surprised. So we don't have to talk about that.
No,
Frank,
Barbara, I am
she's
saying the
been
word.
against it
I'm
for 12
listening.
years.
We're gonna be talking a little bit in a
Defund
minute.
the police. She's been against that forever. She gave all that stuff up. Very wrongly, very horribly. Everybody's laughing
Yes,
at it, okay?
we had
All that
restitution
together. She gave
about
up
paying back.
At least 12 and probably 14 or 15 different policies. Like, she was big on defund the police.
How
In
fast
Minnesota,
does
she went
prison
out-
break
wait a minute, I'm talking
someone?
now.
If you don't
Carolina,
mind.
please. Does that sound familiar?
I don't know what you consider break shoot. You go in there, and for the first year and a half, 2 years, when you have a long sentence like I did,
And wanted to let criminals that
you gotta
killed
focus.
people, that burned down Minneapolis, she went out and raised money to get them out of jail. She did things that nobody would ever think of. Now she wants to do transgender operations on illegal aliens that are in prison. This is a radical left liberal that would do this. She wants to confiscate your guns, and she will never allow fracking in Pennsylvania. If she won the election, fracking in Pennsylvania will end on day one. Just to finish one thing, so important in my opinion. So
You're gonna talk to your chat, or?
They just said, wait, watch the thing. They're all watching. We're all listening.
When they took over, they got rid of it, started getting rid of it.
What a great
and
picture.
the prices were going up
Yeah,
to
dude.
the roof. They immediately let
Look at
these
Morty
guys
entertaining
go
the
to
Twitch
where
stream.
they were. I would have been 5 times, 4
If you want to go over to Twitch, just
Yeah, I'm going over there. I'm coming
no,
in.
I'm saying them.
They got it up to where I
You can
was,
stay here,
because they had
or you're
no
gonna
choice,
ruin the
because
Twitch stream.
prices of energy
Oh, okay.
were quadrupling and doubling. You saw what happened to gasoline.
See?
So they said, let's
That's
go
mom.
back to
Nah, you're not on camera. They can't see your mom through there. No, that's me viewing the stream. This is not a camera.
I don't know. The people watch the. What are you doing?
back to solar.
This is not a camera
Hey,
either.
what are you doing?
Energy to come out. You ever see a solar plant? By the way, I'm a big fan of
You
solar.
gotta. Look at that face, mom. Mom, smack him. You're allowed to smack him. You want to piss off my mother?
Thank you.
Lindsay, thank you. We have an election in just 56 days. And I want to talk about the peaceful transfer of power, which, of course, we all know is a cornerstone of our democracy, and the role of a president in a moment of crisis. Mr. President, on January 6th, you told your supporters to march to the Capitol. You said you would be right there with them. The country and the world saw what played out of the Capitol that day, the officers coming under attack. Aides in the West Wing say you want
Frank.
to unfold on
Oh, yeah,
television
doctor.
from the Oval Office. You did
Yes.
send out tweets, but it was more than 2 hours before you sent out that video message telling your supporters to go home.
Good, Cold. I'll let them know.
You regret about what you did on that day.
I just gotta see them.
Anything that isn't covered.
Trump is on here.
And patriotically, I said during my speech, not later on. Peacefully.
Larry, 20, yeah. I could run for president.
And nobody on the other side was killed. Ashley Babbitt was shot by an out-of-control police officer that should have never, ever shot her. It's a disgrace. But
That's the one I did the video on, guys.
for people that have been treated so badly, I ask, what about all the people that are pouring into our country and killing people that she allowed to pour in? She was the border czar, remember that. She was the border czar. She doesn't want to
true.
be called the border czar because she's embarrassed by the border. In fact, she said at the beginning, oh, I'm surprised you're not talking about the border yet. That's because she
my
knows
red
what a
flag.
bad job they've done. What about those people? When are they going to be prosecuted? When are these people from countries all over the world, not just South America, they're coming in from all over the world, David, all over the world, and crime rates are down all over the world because of it. But when are those, David, when are those
Red,
people
you're
gonna be
exactly right. My mother's
prosecuted?
slapping the
When are
shit
people
out of
that
him.
go down Minneapolis going to be prosecuted, or in Seattle. They went into Seattle, they took over a big percentage of the city of Seattle. When are those people going to be
Are you
prosecuted?
talking about me?
But let me just ask
You
you.
might ask her that question.
You were the president. You were watching it unfold on television. It's a very simple question as we move forward toward another election. Is there anything you regret about what you did on that day? Yes, sir.
I had nothing to do with that other than they asked me to make a speech. I showed up for a speech. I said, I think it's going to be big. I went to Nancy Pelosi and the mayor of Washington, D.C. and the
Okay,
mayor
I will
of
get
Rebecca
more
Ray,
ex-cons
you
on.
know. I said, this is going to be a very big rally or whatever you want to call it. And again, it wasn't done by me. It was done by others. I said, I'd like to give you 10,000 National Guard or soldiers. They rejected me. Nancy Pelosi rejected me. It was just...
I can't vote, but I can run for
Has a
president.
tape of her saying she is fully responsible for what happened. They want to get rid of that tape. It would have never happened if Nancy Pelosi,
I can't see
the
anything.
mayor of Washington,
Not
did their
one of
jobs.
those words.
I wasn't responsible for
So I am
Nancy
nearsighted.
Pelosi was responsible. She
No,
did their
farsighted.
job.
The question was about you as
And
president,
that's not
about former Speaker
100%.
Pelosi. I do want Vice President Harris to respond here.
He's good, that guy.
January 6th.
David
I was
Muir.
the vice president-elect. I was also an acting senator. I was there. And on that day, the president of the United States incited a violent mob to attack our nation's capital,
I don't think he did that either.
to
I don't know.
desecrate our
I mean,
nation's capital
you're just
on
watching the
that day,
media.
140 law
If
enforcement
it takes
officers
only
were
to do
injured.
that, then they're
And
weak
some
people.
died. And understand, the former president has been indicted and impeached for exactly that reason. But this is not an isolated situation. Let's remember Charlottesville, where there was a mob of people carrying tiki torches.
Yeah, I do read them,
spewing
Caden.
anti-Semitic hate.
I'm not that busy. I can't read them. We got 100 people, and so I don't mind answering. I can't answer all, of course.
Let's remember that when
I
it
did
came
get
to
my glasses
Trump was a
online. Zenny.
militia. The president said, the former president said, stand back and stand by. So for everyone watching who remembers what January 6th was, I say we don't have to go back. Let's not go back. We're not going back.
I want to know how she became the Democratic darling
And if
after
that was a bridge
nobody
too far
wanted
for
her.
you, well, there is a place
Biden gets Alzheimer's, now she's the savior?
campaign for you.
What a con. They both suck.
For country to
Ma,
stand for
Ma,
democracy,
they both
stand
suck.
for rule of law,
Right?
and to
No?
end
You like her? No.
approach
I'll
that
tell you why.
attacking the foundations of our democracy because you don't like the outcome. And be clear on that point. Donald Trump, the candidate, has said in this election there will be a bloodbath. If
Oh,
this
wow.
outcome of this election
I
is
did
not
talk
taken
about, actually had on my show, Randy Linnea
Let's
was
turn the
one of the
page
biggest
on
pot
this. Let's not
smugglers.
go back.
Last
Let's
load
chart
that they
a
got was
course
60
for
million
the future.
at pot.
And
It was
not go
barges. They had a
backwards
barge
in
and
the
everything.
past.
That's a great show. Go to my
It was a
Real Deal
different term, and
channel
it's a
and
term
check that out.
that related to energy because they have destroyed our energy business. That was
Yes,
what bloodbath was.
totally, Lord.
Also, on Charlottesville, that story has been, as you would say, debunked. Laura Ingraham, Sean Hannity, Jesse, all of these people, they covered it. If they go an extra sentence, they will see it was perfect. It was debunked in almost every newspaper, but they still bring it up, just like they bring 2025 up. They bring all of this stuff up. I ask you this, you talk about the Capitol. Why are we allowing these millions of people to come through on the southern border? How come she's not doing anything? And I'll tell you
That's a
what I
good
would
one,
do,
man.
and I would be very proud
Oh,
to
that
do
is a
it.
fun one.
I would say we would both lead this debate right now. I'd like to see her go down to Washington, D.C. during this debate because we're wasting a lot of time. Go down to, because she's been so bad, it's so ridiculous. Go down to Washington, D.C. and let her sign a bill to close up the border because they have the right to do it. They don't need bills. They have the right to do it. The President of the United States, you'll get him out of bed, you'll wake him up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you'll say, come on down to the office, let's sign a bill. If he signs a bill that the border is closed, all he has to do is say it to the border patrol. Phenomenal. If they do that, the border, why are we allowing these millions of people to
Hey, your child friend's been texting you about tile deals.
Who?
Your child friend's been texting you about tile deals.
Who? Cliff?
Yeah.
Just now?
Did you end this?
No.
During this debate, because we're wasting a lot of time, go down to, because she's been so bad, it's so ridiculous. Go down to Washington, D.C. and let her sign a bill to close up
Wait a
the
minute.
border.
I'll
Because
let
they have
her.
the right to do it. They don't need bills. They have the right to do it. The President of the United States will get him out of bed. You wake him up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and say, come on down to the office, let's sign a bill. If he signs a bill that the border is closed, all he has to do is say it to the border patrol, who are phenomenal. If they do that, the border is closed.
Mr.
Those
President.
people are killing many people, unlike J6.
We talked immigration here tonight. I do want to focus on this next issue
No, I need-
because it really brings us this into focus.
Look at the camera.
In these times that we're living in.
He's reacting to the presidential
You lost the 2020 election.
Oh, you
repeatedly falsely claimed
Like
that you won. Many times saying you won.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm getting McDonald's.
A couple of weeks leading up to this debate,
I got it.
you said, quote, you lost by a whisker, that you, quote, didn't quite make it, that you came up a little bit short. Are you now acknowledging that you lost in 2020?
I say that sarcastically, you know that. They said, oh, we
Where's
lost
my
by a
cigar?
whisker. That was said sarcastically. Look, there's so much proof. All you have to do is look at it, and they should have sent it back to the legislature.
Your cigar was in the other room,
I got
right?
almost 75 million.
Oh, I got
That's the most votes any sitting president has ever gotten. I was told if I got 63, which was what I got in 2016, you can't be beaten. The election, people should never be thinking about an election that's fraudulent.
Look, you got a side dog right here.
We need, and and we have to have it. We have to have borders,
Look
and we
at
have to
him.
have good elections. Our elections are
Whoa.
bad. And a lot of these illegal immigrants coming in, they're trying to get them to vote. They can't even speak English.
Oh, wow.
And these people
Yeah,
are trying
I
to
need
get
to
them to
take
vote.
this in here.
And that's why they're allowing them to come into our country.
I did watch all of these pieces of video. I didn't detect the sarcasm, lost by a whisker. We didn't quite make it. And we should just point out here as clarification, and you know this, you and your allies, 60 cases in front of many judges, many of them
No judge looked
Republican.
at it.
And so
They said we didn't have standing. That's the other thing. They said we didn't have
This
standing.
orange card works?
Technicality. Can
Yeah.
you imagine
Yeah.
a system where a person in an election doesn't have standing? The president of the United States doesn't have standing. That's how we lost. If you look at the facts, and I'd love to have you'll do a special on it. I'll show you Georgia, and I'll show you Wisconsin, and I'll show you Pennsylvania, and I'll show you. We have so many facts and statistics.
Hey, you guys on
But
Twitch
know
as well?
what? That doesn't
Nick,
matter.
check your
Because
texts.
we have to solve the
Nick, did you
problems that
fix
we have
that?
right
What
now.
happened with that,
And the problem
Twitch?
we have right now is we have a nation
Oh,
in decline.
Hodges?
They have put it into decline. We have a nation that is dying, David.
Mr. President,
Thank you, Hodges.
Vice President
Much
Harris,
appreciated.
You heard the president there tonight. He said he didn't say that he lost by a whisker. So he still believes he did not lose the election that was won by President Biden and yourself. But I do want to ask you about something that's come up in the last couple of days. This was a post from President Trump about this upcoming election just weeks away. He said, when I win, those people who cheated, and then he lists donors, voters, election officials, he says will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, which will include long-term prison sentences. One of your campaign's top lawyers responded saying, we won't let Donald Trump intimidate us, we won't let him suppress the vote. Is that what you believe he's trying to do here?
Donald Trump was fired by 81 million people. So let's be clear about that. And clearly he is having a very difficult time processing that. But we cannot afford to have a president of the United States who
Her voice makes me sick.
as he did in the past, to upend the will of the voters in a free and fair election. And I'm going to tell you that I have traveled the world as Vice President of the United States, and world leaders are laughing at Donald Trump. I have talked with military leaders, some of whom work with you, and they say you're a disgrace. And when you then talk in this way in a presidential debate and deny what over and over again are court cases you have lost because you did in fact lose that election, it leads one to believe that perhaps we do not have in the candidate to my right the temperament or the ability to not be confused about
She did her homework.
That's deeply troubling, and the American people deserve better.
Yes, she did say that.
Hey, let me just tell you about world leaders. Viktor Orban, one of the most respected men, they call him a strong man. He's a
I love the debates. I don't.
smart.
It's,
Prime Minister of Hungary. They said, why is the whole world
who
blowing
said that?
up?
Who's
2
this
years ago,
handsome
it
chap?
wasn't.
That's
Why
me,
is it
buddy.
blowing up? He said because
Botched
you
day
need
surgery?
Trump
Nah,
back
you
as
should have
president.
in a
They were
ball.
afraid of him. China
Alright,
was afraid,
pinstripes
and I don't like to
go
use the word
into,
afraid, but I'm just quoting him.
Not a bad idea.
China was afraid of him. North Korea was afraid of him. Look at what's going on with North Korea, by the way. He said Russia was afraid of him. I ended the Nord Stream 2 pipeline, and Biden put it back on day one, but he ended the XL pipeline. The XL pipeline in our country, he ended that. But he let the Russians build a pipeline going all over Europe and heading into Germany, the biggest pipeline in the world. Look, Viktor Orban said it. He said the most respected, most feared person is Donald Trump. We had no problems when Trump was president. But when this weak, pathetic man that you saw at a debate just a few months ago, that if he weren't in that debate, he'd be running instead of her. She got no votes. He got 14 million votes. What you did, you talk about a threat to democracy. He got 14 million
right.
votes, and they threw him out of office. And you know what? I'll give you a little secret. He hates her. He can't stand her. But he got 14 million votes. They threw him out. She got 0.
Oh my God, a
And
cigar,
when she ran,
prison.
she was the first
Well,
one
they used to,
leave
when I was there, they
because
used to
she
sell
said-
these little things
and
called
now she's
Danables.
running. I I don't understand it, but
Mr.
I'm okay
President,
with it because
Your time
I
is up.
think we're going to do very well.
We've got a lot more to get to.
Turning now to the Israel-Hamas war and the hostages who are still being held Americans.
I like these reporters. They should have me do this fucking debate. Oh, very nice and static. No. Yo, fucker, what would you do if fucking Korea did this shit or whatever? What would you do? Get right to the point. No one wants to talk straight. I'm gonna talk straight, guys. That's it.
Palestinians are dead. Nearly 100 hostages remain. Just last week, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said
Mod of the
there's
month.
not a
You
deal
got
in
it.
making.
Thanks,
President
Hodge.
Biden has not been able to break through the stalemate. How would you do it?
Well, let's understand how we got here. On October 7th, Hamas, a terrorist organization,
I guess Nick didn't know it.
1,200
But what happened?
Israelis. Many of them young people who were simply attending a concert. Women were horribly raped. And so absolutely, I said then, I say now, Israel has a right to defend itself. We would. And how it does so matters. Because it is also true, far too many innocent Palestinians have been killed. Children, mothers. What we know is that this war must end.
We know that. But if you bomb my country,
And the way it will end is we need a
they need me as
ceasefire
the
deal,
president.
We need the hostages out. And so we will continue to work around the clock on that.
I got a little help
Around
news
the
to tell you
clock,
guys
also
about
understanding that
after the
we
debate.
must chart a course
A little
for
help
a
news for the
two-state
debate
solution.
after the debate.
And in that solution, there must be security. for
We
the
are.
Israeli
You weren't here
people and
earlier.
an equal
We just
measure
got
for
Wi-Fi
Palestinians.
internet.
But the one
Just
thing
got
I
it. That's why it's so
assure you
clear,
always,
and we're so
I
happy.
will always give Israel the ability to defend itself, in particular as it relates to
Definitely we'll meet in St. Pete. Love everything you're talking. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I go to St. Pete a lot,
But we
actually.
must have a
I love
two-state
St. Pete.
solution where we can rebuild Gaza, where the Palestinians have security, self-determination, and the dignity they so rightly deserve.
Thank you.
President Trump, how would you
Hey, Chris.
negotiate with Netanyahu and also Hamas in order to get the hostages out and prevent the killing of more innocent civilians in Gaza?
If I were president, it would have never started. If I were president, Russia would have never, ever, I know Putin very well, he would have never, and there was no threat of it either, by the way, for 4 years, have gone into Ukraine and killed millions of people when you add it up, and far worse than people understand what's going on over there. But when she mentions about Israel, all of a sudden, she hates Israel. She wouldn't even meet with Netanyahu when he went to Congress to make a very important speech. She refused to be there because she was at a sorority party of hers. She wanted to go to the sorority party. She hates Israel. If she's president, I believe that Israel will not exist within 2 years from now. And I've been pretty good at predictions, and I hope I'm wrong about that one. She hates Israel. At the same time, in her own way, she hates the Arab population because the whole place is going to get blown up. Arabs, Jewish people.
Trump is crazy,
Israel
man.
will be gone. It would have never happened.
Both
Iran
puppets.
was
Very
broke
well
under
said.
Donald Trump. Now Iran
Sugar
has
Ray.
$300 billion
Very well said.
because they took off all the sanctions that I had. Iran
I know,
had
her
no
voice
money
drives
for
me nuts.
Hamas or Hezbollah or any of the 28 different spears of terror. And they are spears of terror. Horrible terror. They had no money. It was a big story, and you know it. You covered it very well, actually. They
Say
had
North
no
Korea.
money for terror. They were broke. Now they're a rich nation, and now
They are all
what
puppets.
they're doing is they're
And
spreading that
we're the
money
ones
around.
getting puppeted with the
Look
string.
at what's happening with the Houthis and Yemen. Look at what's going on in the Middle East.
Hey,
This
Kara.
will
How you
never
doing, babe?
happen. I will get that settled and fast, and I'll get the war with Ukraine.
I agree with
and
that. I
Russia
want,
ended.
yeah, how about
If
gas
I'm
in my RV?
president-elect, I'll get it done before even becoming president.
Vice President Harris, who says you hate Israel.
And
Yeah,
that's
it's true.
absolutely not true.
MT85, thanks for the 20, man. Really, thank you very much.
Supported Israel and the Israeli people. He knows that he's
I
trying
think
to
that's-
again divide and distract from the reality, which is it is very well known that Donald Trump.
It always helps,
weak
man.
and
Thank you
wrong
very
in
much,
security and foreign
MT85.
policy. It is
Appreciate it.
well known
As you
that he
see,
admires
even on my videos, you don't
dictators,
see
wants to be
commercials
a
and shit.
dictator on day one,
And
according to himself.
but we're chugging along, man.
It is well
We're loving it.
known that he said of Putin that he
Hannibal
can
Lecter.
do whatever the hell he wants and go into Ukraine It is well known that he said when Russia
No, I know
went
he
into
didn't.
Ukraine, it was brilliant. It is well known.
Thanks,
he
Tom. I appreciate it.
exchanged love
Appreciate
letters
it.
with
Pass
Kim
these around, or
Jong-un,
pass all the videos.
and it is absolutely
I vowed to
well
do
known that these
one video
dictators
every other
and
day.
autocrats are
3 a week
ready
minimum.
for you to be
Minimum,
president
3 a
again
week,
because
guys.
it's so
Put
clear
one out Tuesday. There's one for Thursday,
with flattery
Saturday.
and favors.
We're putting them out, and the podcast. I want you to go to the podcast too. We have fun
So
there.
many
And I want to get that
military
back
leaders
better.
who you have worked with have told me you are a disgrace. That is why
Exactly,
we
Tommy, I agree
understand
with that.
we have to have a president who is not consistently weak and wrong on
Vice
national
President
security, including the importance of upholding and respecting in highest regard.
Yes, I do, Kara. I have glasses clear, the blue,
And she's the one
and
that caused it, that's weak on national security by allowing every nation
I read
last month
hope you like them.
here, 168 different countries.
I don't like that
sending
Project
people into the
25
country.
shit.
Their crime rates are way down. Putin endorsed her last week, said, I hope she wins. And I think he meant it. Because what he's gotten away with.
I would love it. I really think I could be president. I know that's an ego. I would be so straight up. Nobody would have a question where I'm coming from. And I'm gonna do the shit.
And I just asked one
Tom
question.
Hanks, he's good
Why
too.
is
I like The
Biden
Rock.
gonna kill the Keystone Pipeline and approve the single biggest deal that Russia's ever
I'm
made?
still up in the air, but I
The
can't
biggest
vote, but I'll
pipeline
support
anywhere
somebody.
going to Germany,
Kamala
over
Harris
here.
drives me nuts.
Because they're weak and they're ineffective. And Biden, by the way, gets paid a lot.
I don't know. Watching the thing, and listening to it, I can't show, you know, you guys know I can't show that.
Presidential debate from the National Constitution Center right here.
Oh, hello, Ontario. Watching years ago. Thanks for the long-term guys here. Okay, that I went to commercial. I love half the chat is political, and the other half is just showing Larry with compliments. No in between. It's great to see. Thank you very much, Grand. And I Kara, everybody. Listen, I get hate mail too, guys. And I think I probably tell people, because I comment. I'm also vowed to comment on every single video I put up, at least for the first hour and a half. And you go look at them. I do. And I don't just say, thank you. I what's on my mind is what I do. So, how's he Trump will hold? He won't go to prison. He's not going to go to prison like you think he's going to go. They can't do it. I'm dying. Listen, here's my prediction. If he wins, of course he's not going. If he loses, they're going to give him a pardon to make everything go away, and let's get this show on the road. Harris has more rug burns. Harris on her knees. She sure does. It's crazy. The ABC people won't say it's fake either. What the heck is Project? Oh, that's not good. Russia meat crabs. Thanks for the couple bucks. I think we should elect Larry Lawton. I'm with you, man. I am totally with you. So hard to hit this shit. Oh, I just hit it. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, who knows? I got so much going on, man. Matter of fact, I don't know. Do you guys want some? My empty cigar boxes I give away on these things. If you guys do, let me know. And right after this, I'll give a few away and send them out. Thing is, it costs so much money, especially if you're in England or some shit. And I love my overseas guys. I'm having a difficult time. Some of the countries are really getting me mad. But hey, how do you guys like this too? The goatee back. I just thought it'd be changed. You damn right. I could debate, man. I've got a really good grasp of issues. The pardon means you are guilty. Well, no, it doesn't. You actually can get pardoned before you even go to trial. That's just the way it is. I really hope YouTube lasts long as I'm alive. You're one of the few people that deserve a platform like this. It uses it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to use it properly. I get in trouble too, man. But listen, I am who I am. I respect everybody. I respect everybody. Will looking clean. Yeah. Or 20,000 people already vetted for government I'll bet Johnny or literally means the opposite. Yes, Chris. I'm just saying. So what I'm gonna do, I'll show you guys know the boxes, the empty. I get so many empty boxes. Absolutely. The fallen. If you are completed your sentence, you should get exactly what you get or anybody else. That's bullshit. You did your time. While you're gonna keep the foot on their neck for right, because they can. Yes, sir. I can't wait to meet you right here. St. Pete, I'm telling you, I'm going there. I go there at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. What mistakes do you think the Pennsylvania assassin made for Arlington? Oh, a lot. I mean, I was a kid. I didn't know what the hell. Larry, you know my thoughts on the goatee. It's essential. Yeah, right. So you like the goatee better than the beard. I had a little bit of beard, if you guys remember that. Not people that know anything about the job. Yep, that's how it goes. Where's St. Pete? Because I go to the VA there. I like the beaches there. I have a friend. I go on a podcast over there. Shut up. Whoever that is. We need to see Larry Lawton next year. I would love that, man. You get in trouble how? First of all, whether it's a strike or something, I say what's on my mind. Everybody who knows me knows I have zero prejudice in me. And you could say one word in these days, and I'm not one of these. I think they should judge where it's coming from. Listen, everybody who knows me, everybody, will tell you Larry has zero prejudice in him. I just don't believe it. Well, wait, can someone let me know about Larry and St. Pete? Yeah, we're gonna be doing a few of that when we go on bike runs. And if anybody owns a motorcycle, I think I want to try to get like a charity run. We go to bars or something. We all do something. We get a big bunch of bikers or people from all over. That would be good, man. Goatee is more menacing. The beard is a little caveman. I just got here. Hello, Brandon. Welcome. When he's elected. Oh, here you are. Was that it?
Honestly, people being killed by the millions. It's the millions. It's so much worse than the numbers that you're getting.
I love my
fake
cigar.
numbers. Look, we're in for 250 billion or more because they don't ask Europe.
Anybody gets a box too?
Beneficiary to getting this
throw it
thing
in
done than we are.
these cutters
They're in for
and
$150
the ashtrays.
billion less because
And you see the cutter? Look at that.
Biden
Is that
and
cool?
you don't have the courage
Where?
to ask Europe like I did with NATO. They paid billions and billions, hundreds of billions of dollars.
It's on the
I said,
blade.
either you pay up or we're not going to protect you anymore. So that's maybe one of the reasons they don't like me as much as they like weak people. But you take a look at what's happening. We're in for 250 to 275 billion. They're into 100 to 150. They should be forced to equalize. With that being said,
Al Bundy is my hero.
I know
I love
Zelensky
that
very
dude.
well, and I know Putin very well.
Love
I have
him.
a good relationship, and they respect
Me and Al. He'll be my vice
They
president.
respect me. They don't respect Biden. How would you respect him? Why? For what reason? He hasn't even made a phone call in 2 years to Putin. Hasn't spoken to anybody. They don't even try and get it. That is a war that's dying to be settled.
It's St. Pete, make sure you email me. My email's right in the YouTube. I read those emails only on there on
I'll
YouTube.
speak to one, I'll speak to the other, I'll get them together.
A big
That war
greasy
would have
mustache.
never happened. And in fact, when I saw
Yeah.
Putin
Hope
after
to
I
see you
left,
someday. Yeah, Brandon, I told you, if I'm there, I'm gonna let everybody know.
our country has gone
Go
to
meet
hell.
somewhere, have some
But
drinks.
after I left, when I saw him building up soldiers, he did it after I left. I said, oh, he must be negotiating. It must be a good, strong point of negotiation. Well, it wasn't, because Biden had no idea how to talk to him. He had no idea how to stop it. And now you have millions of people dead, and it's only getting worse, and it could lead to World War III. Don't kid yourself, David. We're playing with World War III, and we have a president that we don't even know if he's... Where is our president? We don't even know if he's a president.
And just to clarify
They
here,
threw him out of a campaign like a dog. We don't even know. Is he our president? But we have a president,
Mr. President,
that doesn't know
Thanks.
he's alive.
I'll ride
your
with
time
you.
is up. With the
Kara, come on, you ride with me.
Do
Jump
you
on the
believe
back.
It's in the U.S.
It's a big
best
haul.
interest for Ukraine to win this war.
Wonder if I can
I
put a
think it's
picture
the
in
U.S.
here.
best interest to
Can I
get
put a
this war
picture in here,
finished
anybody?
and just get it done.
All right.
Negotiate a deal, because we have to stop all of these human lives from being
I
destroyed.
want to take this to Vice President Harris. I want to get your thoughts.
I don't know if I can do
on
that.
our support for Ukraine in this moment.
I want to
but
put a
also,
picture up.
as Commander-in-Chief, if elected, how would you deal with Vladimir Putin, and would it be any different from what we're seeing from President Biden?
Well, first of all, it's important to remind the former president you're not
I
running
should run
against
for
Joe Biden,
president.
you're running against me.
How's your
I
day,
believe
King?
the reason that Donald Trump says that this war would be over within 24 hours is because he would just
This
give
is
it
Rick
up.
St. Pete.
And that's not who we are as
I'm very
Americans.
glad.
Let's
Can't
understand
wait
what happened
to
here.
meet
I
you
actually
and my
met with
flowers.
Zelensky
You
a few
and my
days before
sure.
Russia
Come on.
invaded, tried
It's
through
just
force to
Lawton.
change territorial boundaries, to define one of the most important international rules and norms, which is the importance of sovereignty and territorial integrity. And I met with President Zelensky. I shared with him American intelligence about how he could defend himself.
It is a chill environment. I like it
NATO's
actually.
eastern flank,
Whether
to
it gets
Poland
busy or
and
not.
Romania. And through the work that I and others did,
How you
we
doing,
brought
Twitch?
50 countries
This is
together
crazy.
to support Ukraine in its
Morty,
righteous
Morty.
defense. And because of
Where
our
is he?
support, because of the air defense, the ammunition, the artillery, the javelins, the Abrams tanks
I don't know where
that
Morty
we
went.
have provided, Ukraine stands as an independent and free country. If Donald Trump were president, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv right now. And understand what that would mean, because Putin's
Yeah, I agree with that,
it's
Lisa.
not just about Ukraine. Understand why the European
I hear you, Will.
allies
I'm
and
kinda
our
like
NATO
that.
allies are so thankful.
He should have never
that
ran,
you
Biden. I
are
agree with that.
president, And that we understand the importance of the greatest military alliance the world has ever known, which is NATO. And what we have done to preserve the ability of Zelensky and the Ukrainians to fight for their independence. Otherwise, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv with his eyes on the rest of Europe, starting with Poland. And why don't you tell the 800,000 Polish Americans right here in Pennsylvania how quickly you would give up for the sake of favor and what you think is a friendship with what is known to be a dictator who would eat you for lunch.
You know, Kamala Harris doesn't want to talk to her. They want to keep the enemies because it's a war machine that gets people money. It's all about money.
Respond to something you said earlier, and now, please, I'll give you a minute here.
Putin,
Kara, I just showed my mom. You weren't here. I went inside and I showed her, Kara. But thank you. She's doing well.
But he would have been sitting in Moscow quietly.
Russia wants
He
Ukraine
would have been
because
sitting
it's like
in
maybe
Moscow.
30 miles.
Much
I don't know about that. They got a lot of
But
resources.
eventually, you know, he's got a thing that other people don't have. He's got nuclear weapons. They don't have to talk
Thank
about
you,
it.
man. I
He's got
appreciate
nuclear
that.
weapons.
Silent
Everybody
Rob.
thinks about that. And eventually,
You too. Hope you have a
maybe
great
he's-
night.
Maybe he hasn't been that threatening, but he does have that. Something we don't even like to talk about. Nobody likes to talk about it. But
Yeah,
just
U.S.
so
is a war country.
They sent her
It really
to
is.
negotiate peace before this war started. 3 days later, he went in and he started the war because everything they said was weak and stupid. They said the wrong things. That war should have never started. She was the emissary. They sent her
I don't know,
to
you know,
negotiate with.
She's
Zelensky and
doing a good
Putin.
job. You can't.
And she
you
did.
can't do that.
And the war started.
But her
3
record,
days
he
later.
should be
And that's
pounding her
the
on her
kind of
record.
time we have with
She
her.
has a
She's
terrible
worse than
record.
Biden. In my opinion, I think he's the worst president in the history of our country. She goes down as the worst vice president
She
in
does.
the history of our country. But let me tell you something. She is a horrible negotiator. They sent her in to negotiate. As soon as they left, Putin did the invasion.
President Trump, thank you. You did bring up something. You said she went to negotiate with Vladimir Putin. Vice President Harris, have you ever met Vladimir Putin? Can you clarify tonight?
Yet again, I said at the beginning of this debate, you're going to hear a bunch of lies coming from this fellow. And that is another one. When I went to meet with President Zelensky, I've now met with him over 5 times. The reality is, it has been about standing as America always should, as a leader upholding international rules and norms, as a leader who shows strength, understanding that the alliances we have around the world are dependent on our ability to
I don't know. What do you guys think over here,
and
Twitch?
not favor our enemies because you adore strongmen instead of caring about democracy.
Thanks,
That is very
Mima,
much what is at
1934.
stake
I'm
here.
with you.
The President of the United States is Commander-in-Chief.
Connecticut.
And the American
Soon.
people have a right to rely on a president
who understands the significance of America's
Where are you from,
role and
Hodge 23?
responsibility
What do you mean a
in
tobacco
terms
license?
of ensuring that there is stability and ensuring we stand up for our principles
Oh,
and
who
not
went to
sell
oh, where's
them
Morty?
for the benefit of
When he
the
comes
personal
back, I'll
power.
get him on with
We talked about Ukraine and Vladimir Putin.
Ah,
I do want to talk
good
about
workout.
Afghanistan. It came up in the first hour of this
Cool.
debate. I want to move on to Afghanistan.
Feeling young.
Said Trump did the most amazing thing I've ever seen. He got these countries, the 28 countries at the time.
Yeah, you bet
He
your
said,
life
"I've
the
never
military
seen,"
is.
head of NATO. He said, I've never seen. For
Yeah, he
years,
should be
we were
growing
being
up, and that's what he's
almost
not
all
doing.
NATO. We were being ripped off by European nations, both on trade and on NATO. I got them to pay up by saying one of the statements you made before, if you don't pay, we're not going to protect you. Otherwise, we would have never gotten it. He said it was one of the most incredible jobs that he's ever seen done.
Thank you. I want to turn to Afghanistan. It came up in the first hour of the debate, and we witnessed a point.
He's not gonna
in
nuke
Capitol
anybody.
Hill honoring the soldiers who died
They're not-
in the chaotic
unless you
withdrawal
think
from
they're
Afghanistan.
psycho.
I do want to ask the Vice President, do you believe you bear any responsibility in the way that withdrawal played out?
Well, I will tell you, I agree with President Biden's decision to pull out of Afghanistan. 4 presidents, $300 million a day. We were paying for that endless war. And as of today, there is not one member of the United States military who is in active duty in a combat zone in any war zone around the world, the first time this century. But let's understand how we got to where we are. Donald Trump, when he was president, negotiated one of the weakest deals you can imagine. He calls himself a deal maker. Even his national security advisor said it was a weak, terrible deal. And here's how it went down. He bypassed the Afghan government. He negotiated directly with a terrorist organization called the Taliban. The negotiation
Nothing wrong with
involved
that, though.
the Taliban getting 5,000 Taliban terrorists released. And get this, and the president...
She won't release anybody. That's what pisses me off. She had DNA evidence of guys in California who were innocent and didn't let them out. That's why you irked
The
me.
importance of American diplomacy, where we invite and receive respected world leaders. And this
I think Nick's gonna come back a little
as
too.
president, invited them to Camp David because he does not again appreciate the role and responsibility of the President of the United States to be Commander-in-Chief with a level of respect. And this gets back to the point of how he has consistently disparaged and demeaned members of our military, fallen soldiers, and the work that we must do to uphold the strength and the respect of the United States of America around the world.
You know, she talks. That's the problem, man.
Began the
Yeah,
negotiations.
thank you.
Her actions aren't what she says.
If you take
At
a
least
look
Trump,
at-
what he says happens.
The Taliban was killing our soldiers, a lot of them, with snipers. And I got involved with the Taliban because the Taliban was doing the killing. That's the fighting force within Afghanistan. They don't bother doing that because, you know, they deal with the wrong people all the time. But I got involved. And Abdul is the head of the Taliban. He is still the head of the Taliban. And I told Abdul, don't do it anymore. You do it anymore, you're going to have problems. And he said, why do you send me a picture of my house? I said, you're going to have to figure that out, Abdul.
Trump is a gangster, man.
We did have an agreement negotiated by Mike Pompeo. It was a very good agreement. The reason...
Yeah, he does.
We were getting out. We would have been out faster than them, but we wouldn't have lost the soldiers. We wouldn't have left many Americans behind, and we wouldn't have left
Billions.
$85 billion worth of brand new, beautiful military equipment behind. And just to finish, they blew it. The agreement said you have to do this, and they didn't do it. They didn't do it. The agreement was terminated by us because they didn't do what they were supposed to do. And these people did the worst withdrawal, and in my opinion, the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. And by the way, that's why Russia attacked Ukraine, because they saw how incompetent she and her boss are.
President Trump, thank you. I want to move on now to race.
She looks at him like, you know, she is nothing but a political hack.
Said of Vice President Harris, quote, I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. I want to ask a bigger picture question here tonight. Why do you believe it's appropriate to weigh in on the racial identity of your opponent?
Well, no, he's wrong.
I don't care what she is. I don't care.
But she got money as an
You make a big
Indian.
deal out of something. I couldn't care less. Whatever she wants to be is okay with me.
But those were your words, so I'm
I don't
asking.
know. I don't know. I mean, all I can say is I read where she was not black, that she could have, and I'll say that. And then I read that she was black, and that's okay. Either
No.
one is okay with me. That's up to her.
Get
That's
this
all.
Can I get the business card? I don't have any money.
What happened? Oh, there's none on that card?
I mean, honestly, I think it's
Huh?
tragic.
Well, I'll put
that
some.
We have someone who wants to be president who has consistently over the
Well,
course
it's my
of his
card, not the
career
business, you know? I just
attempted
need money.
to use race to divide the American people. You know, I do believe that the vast majority of us know that we have so much more in common than what separates us, and we don't want this kind of approach that is just constantly trying to divide us, and especially by race. And let's remember,
You gotta go back out?
started.
Yeah, I ran out of money. I'm not a very savvy business saving type.
We know that.
He was investigated because
What did you
he
buy?
refused to rent property to black families. Let's remember, this is the
Don't
same
talk about
individual
stuff that was
who
40
wrote
years
a
ago.
full-page ad in the
Come
New York
on.
Times, calling for the execution of 5 young black and
$100 too?
Latino
Yeah.
Oh,
boys
way too much,
who
yeah.
were innocent, the Central Park 5. Took out a full-page ad. calling
What
for
a
their
fucking
execution.
difference,
This is
right?
the same
Like-
individual.
We're over here buying new cameras. We could have saved all that money by just
The United States.
having the government
And
want
I think
us.
the American
I thought I
people
told you that.
Want
You shut
better
up.
than this.
Shut up.
Want better than
And I
this.
did. You know I did.
Want
No, you
someone
didn't.
who
Oh,
understands
shut
the
up,
right to our
motherfucker.
travel our country. We see in each other a friend. We see in each other.
Nick, I'm gonna give some boxes away.
We
Can you get a few over here?
want a leader
Yeah.
who is
illegal.
constantly trying to have
It's
Americans
illegal.
point their finger
It's
at
not-
each other.
Yeah.
I meet
Okay,
people
well,
all the time.
Don't do it right now. Start
who
thinking
tell
about
me,
questions and writing them down.
Can we
Alright.
please just have discourse about how we're going to invest in the aspirations and the ambitions and the dreams of the American people? Knowing that regardless of people's
Connecticut is on my thing.
language their grandmother speaks, we all have the same dreams and aspirations and want a president who invests
Oh,
in
where are you at?
not
Oh,
in
New
hate and
Zealand,
division.
man. I'd love to go there. You know anybody who wants? They want to bring a speaker in. New Zealand and Australia, the two places I will jump at.
Presidency in the history of our country. There's never been anything like it.
That's how you do
They're
it, guy.
destroying our country, and they come up with things like what
That's
you
how you.
just said.
That's how you use a
Going
punch.
back many, many years, a
See?
lot of people, including Mayor Bloomberg, agreed with me on the Central Park 5. They admitted, they said, they pled guilty. And I said,
Goes
well,
there,
if they
and
pled
then-
guilty, they badly hurt
Done.
the person, killed the person,
Then-
obviously. And if they pled
You
guilty,
shot
they
it.
pled, we're not guilty. But this is a person that has to stretch
And then-
back years, 40, 50 years ago, because there's nothing now. I built one of the greatest economies in the history of the world, and I'm gonna build it again. It's gonna be bigger, better, and stronger. But they're
This is a nice
destroying our
Tuesday
economy.
night.
They have no idea what a good
Shave.
economy
Very
is.
peaceful.
They're
Shave.
Very peaceful.
Oh, they want to see Morty.
And remember this.
Oh, they do, huh?
Nick, can you help them see Morty?
Don't they all?
From Biden. I don't know the
Morty's
judge.
taking over.
She is Biden. The worst inflation we've ever had.
Oh, this.
A horrible economy.
What did you
because
want,
inflation
dude?
has made
I want a
it so
whiskey.
bad.
What the
She
fuck?
can't get away with that.
Can you give me a whiskey?
Yeah, I can get you whatever you want, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This shit making me.
Yeah.
This makes me nauseous.
Yeah.
And certainly
Nick?
not Donald Trump. And what I do offer is a new generation of leadership for our country. One who believes in what is possible, one who brings a sense of optimism about what we can do instead of always disparaging. the
Just so you know,
American
guys, on YouTube,
I believe in what
Nick's
we
got
can
a
do
camera
to
on Morty,
strengthen
and
our small
Morty's
businesses,
my
which is why
co-pilot
I
here
have a
today.
plan. Let's talk
Hey,
about
Morty.
our plans. And
Oh, Nick, get
then
Morty.
let's compare the plans.
Look
I
at
have a
Nick.
plan
Nick,
to give startup businesses $50,000 tax deduction, to pursue their ambitions, their innovation, their ideas, their hard work. I have a plan, $6,000 for young families. For
oh, just give money away.
$6,000.
Give me the $6 grand.
$6,000.
I have a plan that is about
Just finish it, Larry.
allowing
Come on.
people to be able to pursue
wanna give me
what has
sick?
been fleeting in terms of their
Kinda.
American
How many do you
dream
have?
by
Huh?
offering
Me? I have not had one.
help with down payment of
Come on now, boy.
$25,000 down payment.
I was gonna sneak some with this cash, but I didn't.
That's
There you
the
go.
kind of conversation I believe,
Oh,
David,
oh, that was
that
not
people
cool.
really want
Yes,
tonight,
Nick. Now I know you
as
have.
opposed to a conversation
Yeah,
that
whatever, you
is
can say whatever you
constantly
want.
about belittling and
Oh.
name calling. Let's turn the page
Vice
and
President
move
Harris,
forward.
thank you. Let's turn to policy. Let's turn
That soda's good.
to policy, please.
No,
Hey.
it was a
To defund the police.
a Red Bull.
Did you want
shot.
that?
No.
To confiscate.
Oh, you don't? You have them all?
President
Yeah,
Trump
I'm
has
good.
planned
That was a
to-
3-day conversation that happened and
That's what her
confirmed
plans
3 days ago.
just
What, what?
I just need to respond.
Trump,
No, the
President
former
Trump.
president has
No,
said
I'm
something
sorry.
twice, and I need to
No,
respond.
I'm sorry, we're gonna move on, Vice President.
I hate your card.
President Trump, this is now your
I
third
gave you,
time
put money on your
for
card.
president.
Oh,
You
okay,
have
I didn't
vowed
know.
to
You
repeal
did, though?
I just did
replace
it,
the
yeah.
Care Act.
It's $100 I asked you if you want it on or not.
Oh, I told you I didn't need paid, and now I do need paid. So
You do what?
Unless we can do something much better.
I
Pay?
said I told you I didn't need paid, but now I do need
So
paid.
tonight, 9 years after
Do you need money? What do you need?
Do you have
No,
a
I'm good
plan?
now.
And can you tell us what it is?
Obamacare was lousy healthcare.
Can't have it.
Always was.
Yeah, no, I don't know how to. I don't know how to save
And
money.
if we come up with something.
Neither do I.
I'll buy a Wolverine mask or Spider-Man mask on
You would?
Marketplace.
Obamacare, because Democrats wouldn't.
Oh, I
change
did
it.
that.
They wouldn't vote for it.
Just saying,
They were
it's on
unanimous.
your
They
card,
wouldn't
so.
vote to change it. If they would have done that, we would have had a much better plan than Obamacare. But the Democrats came up, they wouldn't vote for it. I had a choice to make when I was president. Do I save it and make it as good as it can be, never gonna be great, or do I let it rot? And I felt I had an obligation, even though politically it would have been good to just let it rot and let it go away. I decided, and I told my people, the top people, and they're very good people. I have a lot of good people in this.
Kara,
administration.
you and me,
We
let's
really
have a
got the
whiskey.
bad ones. We had some real bad ones too, and so do they. They have really bad ones. The difference is they don't get rid of them. But let me
Oh
just-
man, the debate's gonna
I had
end,
a choice to make.
well, it's
Do I
10:30,
save it
right?
and make
9.
it as good as
10:30,
it
it's
can
right
be,
now.
or do I let it rot?
9 to
I
10:30.
saved it. I did the right thing.
Maybe another,
But
very
it's
soon.
still never going to be great, and it's too expensive for
Yep,
people.
Chuck.
And what we will do is we're looking at different plans. If we can come up with a plan that's gonna cost our
It
people,
will,
our
whoever said that,
population,
Dancing
less money,
Dead, you're right, it will.
healthcare Than Obamacare, then I would absolutely do it.
Me,
But
the
until then,
6 grand.
I'd run it as good as it can be run.
So just a yes or no, you still do not have a plan?
Oh, I don't know what country.
Concepts of a plan. I'm not president right now, but if we come up with something, I would only change it if we come up with something that's better and less expensive.
Hey, Canada,
And there are
Carol, how you
concepts
doing?
and options we have to do that, and you'll be hearing about it in
Elijah,
the not
are
too
you a little
distant future.
baby?
Vice President Harris, in
Whatever the fuck
2017,
that
you
is.
supported Bernie Sanders' proposal to do away with private insurance and create a government-run healthcare system. 2 years later, you proposed a plan that included a private insurance option. What is your plan today?
Well, first of all, I absolutely.
Oh,
support
wow.
over the
Wow,
last
you know,
few years
you
of
are from here,
private-
old.
private
Remember the
healthcare
peanut
options.
jar?
What we need to
Who's
do is
that?
maintain and grow the affordable
Kazi.
care. But I'll get to that.
That's
in a minute. I
cool.
just need to
Thanks for
respond
being a
to the
long time
previous
follower.
point That the former president has made. I've made very clear
No,
my position on fracking.
Arnold's
And then
great.
This business about taking everyone's guns away. Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away. So
I
stop
agree.
with the continuous lying about this stuff. As it relates to the Affordable
Yep,
Care Act,
I'd love to
understand
visit
that.
Ireland.
Just
I'm with
look
you
at
there.
History to know where people stand. When Donald Trump was president, 60 times he tried to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. 60 times. I was a senator at the time.
Good idea, we will do
I
that.
will never forget the early morning hours when it was up for a vote in the United States Senate, and the late, great John McCain, who you have disparaged as being, you don't like him, you said, at the time because he got caught. He was an American hero. The late, great John McCain, I will never forget that night.
Joe Oki on Twitch, my man.
Said, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't get rid of the Affordable Care Act. You have no plan. And what the Affordable Care Act has done.
You are
is
100% right, Joe Oki, and I know you a very long time. Joe's one of my oldest followers. He's on Twitch now. Thank you, Joe. I agree with you. 100%. That's middle of the road people.
Could deny if a
Nick
child
sent
had asthma,
you a
if
message.
someone was a breast cancer survivor,
Who
if
sent
a-
me?
If a grandparent had diabetes, and thankfully, as I've been vice president, and we over the
Fuck
last
'em.
4 years have strengthened the Affordable Care Act, we have allowed for the first time Medicare to negotiate drug prices on behalf of you, the American people.
Man, I hope we can get a bunch of people to go for a motorcycle ride. Maybe we'll run one over in Tampa. I don't know. There's got to be guys that ride.
Since I've been vice president,
Oh, you sent him one, Hodges. Hodges, I owe you a box at least for helping out. After this, we'll be here.
For all people understanding that the value I
Maybe
bring
a
to
lighter,
this
one of these nice
is
lighters
that
or something.
access to
I'll help
health
you out.
care should be a right and not just a privilege
I
of
have so
those who
much
can
raw
afford
bacon
it.
in my
And
what?
the
In my
plan
tidy
has to
whitey.
be to strengthen the
Raw
Affordable
bacon.
Care Act, not get rid of
I
it.
don't know.
That's
Bacon.
just pro-love in terms of where
Come,
Donald Trump
I am
stands on
coming.
that.
I wanna
Maybe
move
I
to
told
an
you
issue
that.
that's
I
important for
started
a
Made a
watching.
mistake. And number one,
Oh my God, you are SD. You and Joe Okie got me. I just started
but it wasn't
uploading.
only him. It were all of the Democrats that kept it going. And you know what? We could do much better.
I know,
with Obamacare,
you shouldn't
much
say
less
that.
money. But she won't improve private insurance for people, private medical insurance. That's another thing she doesn't.
It gets better.
Privately for
You
insurance.
get
that
to
it
call your
works
own
hard
shots.
And made money.
You
and they
just
want
turned
it private.
18.
She wants everybody to be on.
All right, well,
government
good for
insurance,
you.
so wait
Vote. I don't know where you're
6
from.
months for an operation that you need immediately.
President Trump, thank you. We have another issue that we'd like to get to that's important for a number of Americans, in particular younger voters, and that's climate change. President Trump, with regard to the
He did.
environment, you say that we have to have clean air and clean water. Vice President,
I'll announce that
climate change and existential
a week in advance,
threat.
2 weeks. Just watch
The question to you,
videos,
what would you
watch
do
the
to fight
podcast
climate change?
and
Vice
community
President Harris,
page,
to
all
start
that.
with you, 1 minute for you each.
Well, the former
Here's-
president
here's
has
the
said
ending. Let's
climate
listen.
change is a hoax. And what we know is that it is very real. You ask anyone who lives in a state who has experienced occurrences, who now is either being denied home or being jacked up. You ask anybody who has been the victim of what that means in terms of losing their home, having nowhere to go. We know that we can actually deal with this issue. The young people of America care deeply about this issue. And I am proud that as vice president over the last 4 years, we have invested $1 trillion. in a
She
clean
did
energy
nothing.
economy, while we have also increased domestic gas production to historic levels. We have created over 800,000 new manufacturing jobs while
Exactly.
I've been vice president. We have
Utah
invested
is
in clean
definite
energy to
yes.
the point that we are opening up factories around the world. Donald Trump said he was going to create manufacturing jobs. He lost manufacturing jobs. And I'm also proud to have the endorsement of the United Auto Workers and Sean Fay.
I don't have the hoodies, but I'll
who
give you an
also
ashtray or
know
something like that.
Part of building a clean energy economy
Yes.
includes investing
Rude
in
Jew to me, yep.
American-made products, American automobiles. It includes
I'll know this week when I'm in
growing
St. Pete.
what we can do around American manufacturing and opening up auto plants, not closing them like happened under Donald Trump.
Vice President Harris, thank you.
That didn't happen under Donald Trump. Let me just tell you, they lost 10,000 manufacturing jobs this last month. It's going, they're all leaving. They're building big auto plants in Mexico, in many cases owned by China. They're building these massive
I love when he
plants,
says
and
that.
they think they
China.
can sell their cars into the United States because of these people. What they have given to China.
Can you guys
is
believe that these are the
unbelievable.
best
But
we
we're
got?
not going to let that. We'll put tariffs on those cars so they can't come into our country because they will
I have a
kill
question for this whole
United
chat.
Auto Workers
Are you
and
guys
any
getting my
auto worker,
notifications?
whether it's in Detroit or
If
South
you have your
Carolina
notifications
or
on.
any other place.
The reason I'm
What they've
asking is some
done
people
to
say they're
business
not,
and
and I don't know if
manufacturing
I'm
in
banned,
this
shadow
country
banned, or
is
whatever they call it.
Horrible. We have nothing because they
Yeah, we gotta
refuse-
ride this
you know,
ship as best we
Biden
can.
doesn't go after people because supposedly China paid him millions of dollars. He's
Sugar,
afraid to
Larry,
do it.
relax. I
Between
am
him and his
relaxed. I
son.
always
They
relax.
get all this money from Ukraine. They get all this money from all of these different countries, and then you wonder why is he so loyal to this one, that one, Ukraine, China? Why is he? Why did he get $3.5 million from the mayor of Moscow's wife? Why did she pay him $3.5 million? This is a crooked administration, and they're selling our country down the tubes.
President Trump, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with closing statements from both of our candidates. An historic night, this ABC News presidential debate from Philadelphia.
I'm not drinking beer. I like those, seltzers or whatever they call them. I actually like whiskey. He got me one anyway because I get sick. Too much sugar in them. But they are all right. Oh, that's it. Debate's over, people. The debate is over. Where's Morty? Hey, Morty. You guys want to see Morty? Who's my buddy? Look at his eyes. Who's my buddy? Who's my buddy? Yep, I need to take Morty to the White House. Like I told you guys, now I can say that too. First of all, totally I'm going to be doing online more because as you can see, we're putting out 2 videos. Every 2 days is going to be a video out. We've been taping, I've been working, I've been getting topics that I think you guys will like. At least I know I like. Well, so not everyone here is voting for Trump. And I don't need to win here. Just stating, it's very true, Lisa. Nobody, listen, everybody, I told everybody, at least as long as everybody's cordial to each other, everyone has an opinion, and you should have an opinion. If you had everybody that was the same, we'd be the most boring fucking people in the world. I tell people that all the time. If you are out there and something happens to you, I don't care what it is, arrested, DUI, negative stuff, always remember that's something you can use. That is totally something you can use to educate another person. Not everybody's been arrested. I mean, how many people in the world, my buddies were talking about that, how many people in the world do you think went through what I went through? And you never hear me complain or do anything. From being tortured, being in a hole for a year. How many people do you think? Not many. That's why I do what I do, so I can educate you maybe. And that is it's so important.
You didn't get McDonald's or anything?
That is true, Lisa. I know that. That was wrong, friend. So that's true. Whoever said that. Only one side has actually discussed plans and policies. Trump is cooking. Love you. So thank you. Kara, you said you like scotch. You and I, Kara, come on. Let's have a scotch.
You know she's 14.
No, she's not. She's 30. She says she is. She better be. Calling him out on his... Trump did not do well on that, and I'll tell you why he didn't do well.
He did great.
No school when it came to I literally disagreed people's political views that I support. This one could be interesting. Cornel West, he's from... I know who he is, from the hood, so he knows what people want, but they don't want to give him a chance to speak. I agree with that. I know who Cornel West is. Smart. They're doing the same thing they do. Yeah, that's true. Have a great night, Big Lot. We will meet soon here in St. Pete. Yep.
St. Louis?
St. Pete, this way.
Oh, no St. Louis, huh?
Yeah, we're going there too. And Utah.
Oh, yeah, Utah. Oh, no, I want to go to Ohio.
But don't complain
Utah.
when you
I want to go to
get
Utah.
silence, like you said. If we were all the same, the world would be boring. But be ready for some problems if we all absolutely. At least, why does she have to keep looking down? Listen, I don't care about the looking down or what's on your head. Listen, if you're more calculated, you're smarter, you can take something to trigger you. I get that. As a speaker myself, I get it. Well, tonight, I honestly think Kamala Harris won the debate because here's what Trump didn't do. He had so many opportunities to bury her on her record. And I mean bury her. Get the numbers. What did she do? There's not one accomplishment Kamala Harris did. Not one. That's right, whether it's the border or any specific bill she pushed for whatever. Not one. I don't know one thing she did that is off the charts good. And I'm not saying, listen, again, like I said, Trump is no rocket scientist, that's for sure. Hey, Jacuzzi, how you doing? Crazy night, hope you're doing well. It's Tristan from Facebook. Hey, Tristan, how you doing? I remember. I answered not that long ago. Again, people who go to Facebook and I don't get there that much. That's the big problem. I have so much going on. I want to put out content. I got the podcast. And I want to get on the road with you guys and meet people. I really want to do that. I think we'll have a lot of fun doing that. One will. He'd kill them in a debate. I like him when he's on Bill Maher. All that matters is that's true. 100% Russia. These 100% we should. Well, she's young. She's young enough. Kamala Harris is young enough for sure. Here, let me see.
What we can do around protecting seniors, what we can do that is about giving hardworking folks a break and bringing down the cost of living.
Well, they caused the cost of living. You know what my mother's bread is? It's crazy.
America's standing in the world and ensuring that we have the respect that we so rightly deserve, including respecting our military.
Tulsi Gabbard would have been a lot better than this lady. Helped him with debate prep. He should have just followed what she 100%. She buried Kamala Harris. So that I don't think Trump had. He didn't take the opportunities. She did that to Rambo. He should have buried her for her record. And people would say, well, you know, she's not going to do anything for us. He did a little bit, but he really could have did a lot better. And if that's true, Gabby Gifford should have ran. She was good. I liked her. It would really make my boyfriend here if you guys can meet him. Where's that at? Rich, the real one. Where is that? Let me know where it's at. Number one, that's true on that. I feel like Larry will cook Trump. I think debating what I know, I could stay on focus more. Larry, I got your book, and I have to say it's amazing so far. Keep up. Thank you. I appreciate it. Jacuzzi is a 100% true story, and I know I just sent out 30 books or something. We're getting everything settled, man. I can't wait. The cookbook, and we actually have another book I've been working on. You guys don't know how much I love to work. What I'm doing, guys, is I'm almost done with the next book, Gangster Redemption Part 2, meaning from my life from 2013 to today, so the next decade. And that goes into becoming an honorary police officer, being recognized on Congress, working with a lot of agencies, helping a lot of young people, YouTube, my cigar company, everything's going to be in there. People want to know about that, so it's going to be a lot of fun. No, Nick. He's coming in with food. I love this kid.
What do you want? You just asked for food.
No, I don't want food.
Wow, you're a bulimic fucking high school bitch.
What did you say?
You're a bulimic high school bitch.
Shut up, Nick. You're pushing it. Oh, okay, St. Pete. I will be there. I'm going to announce that. Gabriel, thanks for the couple bucks. Who do you think is going to win? Well, if you're a gambler, Las Vegas has it. Trump is favored by about 6 points. So it's like, I think 57-48 or something like that. It doesn't go to 100. That's how that would work. And that is exactly. Now, I don't think Trump did himself any good here. I don't think he lost bad either, but because she's no rocket scientist, but he had an opportunity to bury her. Hollywood, I go there a lot too. Talk about the bipartisan border bill that Trump killed. If we don't discuss immigration in a lot. That was done politically. Come on, it was just done right here. But I mean, he should sign that too. 20-year UPS. Oh, hey, Rich, good for you, man. Keep at. I love workers, man. I really do. Good for you. Yeah, I agree. They're gonna give everything away. It's gonna be terrible. I try not to be annoying in chat. I'll understand if something I said was looked over. I appreciate being recognized at all. I just reply as if you are talking to me directly. The rest is history. I get you, Grant. I try to answer a lot. I'm glad part of me likes when chats are 100 something people. When you get 900 people, 1,000 people, it gets crazy. I like to do what I'm doing. I love to look at the chats and get what people think about. Nick, push me, you little motherfucker. That, you know, listen, that's not bad. You see, you have to have thick skin. Tell him to go fuck himself.
Dick skin?
Thick. You all want it here, Lisa. Guaranteed. I don't give a shit whoever told you that. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Isaac. Nick better not be talking about me. Uh-oh. You hear that, Nick? That's Kara.
I heard someone wants to fight.
Who? Logan Paul? I look different without the beard. I'm bringing the goatee back. What do you guys think? I think you'd like it. I just started. I mean, I shaved and I don't know.
Usually when you're on Twitch, you have to put your Twitch camera back when the dog is not the main
I don't know
source
where
of
it is.
entertainment, you know?
Hey, easy, Nick.
There you go. Now maybe we have it.
Matt Cox. I don't know. Again, he's on the West Coast. I might meet him there.
Matt Cox? You've
Yeah.
already done an interview with him.
I know. He said again. How's the name of an animal? David Crocker. Oh, I love that. I'd look good in that hat.
Oh, I need
You gotta go. Okay, old school man. Be safe. Man, you look so different. Hey, CJ. I hope I look good. What do you mean he's done politically? Can you explain? I don't get that. Prison politics. Yeah, it is. I have general. You can't open up any kind of statement like that. I'm not going to answer it. I think the convicts are rooting for Trump just for the fact they might get a pardon. I was in Feds. I was in the big boys, Atlanta, a bunch of other stuff. Play bus.
Nah.
Love it. Kara, you think Kara.
Kara's playing.
Country of what is that? Zealand. Is that a country? If it's New Zealand, yeah.
Usually.
Yeah, I can and I will, Isaac. Oh, Gabriel, thanks for the couple of bucks. Oh, I have a video coming out on Andrew Tate in his new arrest and his house arrest. I have a whole tape coming out Thursday, Nick. Is the tape coming out Thursday?
What's today?
Today's Tuesday. Yeah, Thursday. We put one out. It's done already, Nick. You're 100% right, Grand Sauce. I agree. Oh, Justin, it's New Zealand. Yeah, I'd love to be there. Let's get a guy to sponsor me over there for a speaking engagement, and Nick and I are away. Thanks, man. I appreciate the videos. Cigar of the week, baby. I love it. It's like a nice day here. And you guys over on Twitch, I love Hodge. Hey, I want to get with Hodge 23. He helped you, Nick?
Oh yeah, no, I got his address.
I want to give him a.
We're gonna dox him.
No, what I want to do with him.
No, we're gonna dox him. That's what we're gonna
Listen,
do.
what I want to do with him is I want to get.
So we're gonna dox him.
What I want to do is get.
Yeah, why not do this every time?
I know.
Yeah.
What a picture. What I want to do, guys, is get.
Look at the picture. I'm so sorry, guys, but this is our first time not being.
It's restricted by internet.
Not being.
I'm not going anywhere, Nick. I gotta take a piece.
Sewer rats. So.
Just sit in there. Go.
I'm gonna eat your.
Sit in there.
I'm gonna eat your quarter
Yes.
pounder.
Go ahead.
You guys heard that? He said I could eat his quarter pounder. So. It's dry. I don't really like dry. I don't really like dry things. So, I'll take a bite just to be like spiteful, I guess. I don't know. Should I eat this? It's so, look how dry it is. Not one pickle, not one onion, not one, oh, there's a pickle. I asked for extra, but. This is just so dry. If you have autism, you can't do this. Look at that. Oh. It's just not. Oh. I've got the tism, so cooking foods and the texture of foods will make me cry. Like, does anyone not want to eat mashed potatoes? I will literally rather be tortured. I'd rather be embarrassed than eat mashed potatoes. Anything mushy, I'm gonna cry. If my socks right here have like a dimple on the toe, I'm crying. I'm throwing a fit. Guys, I'm throwing a fit. I can't do it. I cannot do it. But, so yeah. On chat, on Twitch, and is this a dry burger or is it not? Is this edible? Especially if you ask for extra onions and extra pickle. Wait, what are you waiting for? Hold on. I'm waiting to before I eat potatoes again. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, the government's got it for you, I think, but that's COVID right there. Right here, this is COVID. Do we agree, or I can go look at the other meals too. When you ask for like, hey, can I get extra pickle? They make sure you don't have one pickle on your sandwich. If you ask for no ketchup, they make sure. They make sure to put as much ketchup on that fucking burger as possible. They make sure. They make sure. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm not the live stream type of fella. So what do you guys want me to talk about now? I just got done bitching about COVID. Oh! I love potatoes, but my blood sugar to think right now. Oh yeah, exactly. See, dry. I ate worse yesterday. Yeah, McDonald's. That's the offensive thing, is that they know what they're doing. They know, like, oh, there's a bunch of like kids in this era that won't ask for a new meal, so just let's save as much money as possible. So I went to Subway, guys. So I also went to Subway after that. Hold on. No. They were talking to me about my Subway. So.
Oh, hey, listen. Why don't you get this
You want me to throw that Mac in the,
No, I want that. Nick, I don't want that.
Oh, you don't? Okay, then why are you in my seat?
What did you say?
They said eat your sandwich on live. We all want to see it.
Listen. What is wrong with you? Hey, bring back the guy with the dead by daylight's shirt. What?
We told you. That's right here.
Oh, that's
It's
him
not,
right here,
it's-
Joshua.
Yeah.
Larry, get that bozo out of here. He said, get out of this seat, getting sweet. You were talking about me before, Larry. Yes, Justin, how you doing? Oh, Hodges, yeah, that's my man. Nick, you hear it? Okay? I want to send him something. No, hey, Justin, you got to get me a sponsor to come out to New Zealand, man. McDonald's and U.S. and Croatia about. In McDonald's, they get about $20 an hour now, right? Something like that. I fruit punch is good. Anyway, guys, Nick, look at you, you fat little fuck. Trying to get him in shape, he's getting a little fat. He doesn't work out like I do. I remember at the gym and all that. If you're around here, you can see me in the gym. I walk right to the gym. And in my gym is 24/7, so I'm in there at 3 in the morning. Yeah, I know I'm crazy. Hey, you know, I love that picture, Nick. I don't have as many wrinkles as I thought. Not bad for 60, I'll be 63. Right, guys? I hope you think not bad for 63. Big one. I'm taking shot with you, big dog. Absolutely, Rich. We'll take a lot of shots. Yeah, I sent Nick my address. Said I cannot import cigar. I got it, Justin, but we're gonna send something else. I'll talk to you when we're done here. Thank you for helping us there. Maybe you can help. Of course, we had Firehouse. I love Firehouse. Did you ever ego death in prison? Wow. Did you ever ego death? Whatever that means.
No, you haven't yet.
What?
So an ego death is when you trip really hard to the point where you think you die, and then you have an outer body experience.
I did. With the cave, I did that. Remember that? I told you it wasn't bad.
Ego deaths are really more mushrooms or mostly acid.
That's what I said, remember? But it was K, but remember?
I think everyone overdosed on K.
FK Clinics, kid. Did you ever have a breakthrough on acid? Oh, yes. I love acid. I have many. I love that. I once floated out of Atlanta. What did you think about the debate? I thought Kamala Harris won, but very close. Let me tell you why. I'm just telling you why. I think she won because Trump had opportunities to really, highlight that she did shit as a vice president. And he did. Like I said. People like my thing. You like my little doll? My Larry doll. Did you ever have a break? Yeah. Eat 10 toes. What? Yeah, Larry. Outside, still on the block.
Make sure you're reading Twitch too over here, Larry.
Oh yeah. Okay. Dick staying down, spinning his tires all night. Nick and Larry, I hope you're both well. Keep it real, guy. I always will keep it real, man. I think you guys know that. Good bunch of nonsense that circus was that we did. Yeah, it was. Black is back. What is that? Baby? I don't get that one, Elliot. I can't drink that seltzer shit too, buddy. Yeah, I'll drink it because I'm just a fucking. I won't waste any. Good bunch of them. Yep, 100%, guys. She interrupted Trump, and Trump kindly redirected her. Larry, how did you find about? How did you? I did it one time because I was reviewing it. I'm like, what the fuck is this game? I'm gonna be coming back on GTA, and I'm gonna need some players. So if anybody's GTA players, we
have the internet.
Huh?
Now that we have the internet.
Now that I have an internet, everybody doesn't know. If you weren't here earlier, Nick and I are so ecstatic. We now have fiber optic, and that's why you see such a nice clip. Wow, Nick, it's unbelievable. Right? Look at this picture. Hey. I love it. Dude, Larry's torch. No, I'm not. Send me an autographed shirt, I'll never forget. Shirts I don't have, but I don't know what I'm doing. No, he does not miss the prison life, bro. No, I don't. You're right, Clay. 100%, I do not miss the prison life. So you just go to election. Right now, the favorite's Trump, and I always go for the chalk. They call chalk the favorite. Who do you think is going to win? Both sides think that the candidate won the debate, and those in the middle. Both candidates have issues and neither candidate. That's true. Good point. Very good point, Outlaw. Oh, that's Joe. That's my buddy. Hey, Joe. How you doing? Joe Gee. Here from Ever. I love that guy. He sent me pictures of him in a hoodie of mine and shit. It was real cool. You can't put pictures up here or anything, I guess, no? If I send you my info, can I get notified when you come to St. Pete? I'm not gonna specifically. I'm not doing that. But if you stay, listen. If you stay connected with what I do, in fact, I'll make sure I do a live before that as well. And after this live chat, I'm gonna talk to Nick about that, and we're gonna try to make a plan. And Nick, we do have to go some places, you know. If you get that book cover done, if I send you my, Larry should do Mafia 2. I heard of that. It's based post-World War II American Italian criminal. I heard about that. I should do that. I don't know if any of you guys know this. I'm a character in a game. I didn't know if you know. I think it was the best part of the debate. The ending. Larry, you should review the manga. I will. Let me tell you what, like, what was I just going to say?
Fine.
Strongest points from each candidate. Kamala Harris was smart. Trump really blew it because he could have really hounded on, she did shit, you know, as vice president. And his economy was a lot better than Biden's. I can tell you that now. I was paying $2.50 a gallon of gas. I have a 75-gallon RV. It's not bad on a motorcycle, but I'll tell you what. You go in that RV and you start putting in 60, 70 gallons or 65 gallons, whatever we put in, is the felon who redeeming. Thank you, man. I think I am. How do you feel about white people getting replaced all around the world? What are you talking about? White people? I don't get that one. How do you get replaced unless you're not having babies? So I don't get that. I don't think white people. Listen. Zero. I don't even think of race and shit. Listen, I like everybody. I'll fuck anything. Mainly because he is a character. Actually, he is, and I get that, Grant. He's like one of those movies that's a bad good. It's good. Sharknado. Trump is Sharknado.
Would you ever get another horse?
A horse? I love horses. If I had a lot of property, I would, Nick. If I had a lot of property, I would. Totally. Thank you, Nick. You shut the fucking fan off. Good movie to see.
Oh,
Fellas starring Val Kilmer. I just watched the movie. I don't know if any of you guys watched the movie called Deliverance. It's an older movie, but wow, wild, man. These guys go out, these four friends go out to the river to go whitewater rafting, and boy, things change. You gotta watch that Deliverance. It's a classic.
That was such a shitty movie, dude.
There you
Such
go.
a bad
That's
movie.
27 and I'm 62. I know class, he doesn't.
No, you know shitty movies that have
It's a
shitty
good
quality.
movie. See, what's the Harris policy? No, I don't either. I think I think Trump's foreign policy was one of
tell him that.
I agree. Make these people pay. Put the tariffs on them. We're getting walked over by too many countries. Fuck them all. Would you ever get another horse? Again, I'd get a horse if I had property, if I had land. I love horses. I had two beautiful ones, horse and chalk and hammer. I like that. Kamala looked rehearsed. Yes, I'm sure she was. If ABC wasn't so one-sided, I'd feel conspiracy for the thinking she knew the question. I don't buy that. I think she was prepared, but she was totally prepared. Did you know something people don't know about Kamala Harris? Her turnover rate for the employees who work for her, 92%. Think of that. That shows you're pretty shitty. Nick hasn't left me yet. So, who do you think won? And I do think she won because Trump didn't pound her. This is his girlfriend, and I recently watched how you think police should be properly vetted? Absolutely, Rich. Absolutely, I think police should be. It doesn't matter what skin color. Exactly. What matters is values. Yes. No, what matters is how well you know the Constitution. How's that? I just watched the debate. Could you please run for? I know. I agree. I really. This is not an ego shit. This is not. I think I'm smarter than both of those people. I think I could communicate a message better than those people. Because I'm not gonna dance around that bullshit. I'm gonna ask, what are you gonna do about the? How are you getting us, or how are you getting Russia out of Ukraine, if that's what it, or Palestine and Israel? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna talk to Netanyahu. Don't bury the other guy. Answer the question. Damn, get me mad. No, Trump is not a chomo. That's not right. I just watched the debate. Yes. You ever see a show called Steven Seagal Lawman? Yes, I did. It's really funny and stupid, but funny. Yeah, 100%. He's so, I think he's crazy. But yeah, I have seen that. I like some of his movies, like Out for Justice, the one where he take over the battleship. I like that shit. Who won? And your suggestions were very smart and valid, and I hope are implemented. I hope so too. That'd be cool. I agree with all your suggestions. Thank you. I think you're smarter than I really think I am. Ukraine is cooked. They could be cooked. I think the only reason they're not cooked is because the United States, obviously. And I don't want to see them cooked either, guys. I have friends there and everything. Family values and American people. Yeah. What's up, Larry? I'm on. You've really lowered their standards. If those two, that's the truth, Austin. That's the best statement yet. We have lowered our standards, and that is the truth. And that's terrible. I wish this thing would like fade away so quick. I don't know if I can fix it. I will be your first lady. Carrie, come on, because I'm single now. You know that. California went from 98% white in 1962. The whole, listen, that has nothing to do with things. And it could be shifting demographics. It could be a lot of things. You can't just look at one thing and say you got the numbers down. You can't do that. There was this guy, Peter Kane, came out with this statement saying he was molested by a large female sausage. And he was so stone-faced telling it reminded me. That's kind of funny. Your daughter and sons, what? That's my accent never left you. I know, somebody told me that, but I don't know how that is. Eagle, my friend, Hudson, it said it makes America look like a fucking joke to the world. Couldn't have clicked faster when I saw you live. Thank you, Zachary. I appreciate being here. Yes, I love Steven Seagal films from the 90s. Under Siege, that's it, Under Siege. Great film. Are you able to vote being an ex? Nope, I can't. I wish Trump was more prepared and talk more about the future cause. We all know we are better. Absolutely. Randy, you hit it on the head. He missed a great opportunity. Hey, Larry, great video this morning. Thank you. I got a lot coming out. Every 2 days, guys. You see, this internet's fast, and I'm busting my ass. I love doing this, man. It's keeping me young. I'm real disappointed, Lawrence. Aren't you? Ooh, Lawrence, I like that. Aren't you worried about police going door to door to evict migrants? That's not going to happen. Come on, guys. Don't buy into either side's hype on any of that shit. Nobody's going door to door. If it's not happening. But if you're an illegal person in here, you shouldn't be here either. So I don't feel bad for that either. And that's our fault for letting them in. But then they usually get a date and they don't go to it, and I can go on and on about that. Hey, Larry, I just wanted to say your prison stories are changing my thoughts of life in prison. It's horrible how our officials treat you guys. It is, and it's all true, Manny. And I'll tell you, Manny boy, you don't want to go to prison. And that's all I'm going to say. It's the worst place in the world. And every story I ever told, that's why people say, oh, you said that. I don't need to like write it and remember. I lived it. So when you live something, especially the shit I had to live. Okay, why does this thing fade so fucking quick? If anybody knows, let me know. What's with the guy bringing up race? There are plenty of black people that were born in the States. The whole being white thing is just stupid. Want to stop racism, stop bringing up race. True. He's got a point. Loud and clear. Stacy, guard, or brown shirts type behavior. I don't know that. Highly recommend the series about Prison Break with Morgan Freeman. I love Morgan Freeman. He just died too, I think. What is prison food? Prison food? Fucking garbage. Bottom line, look at your life now and look at your 4 years ago. That's right, Zach. It's true. Justin, have you caught up with Jess Kent? Yeah, I texted her not long ago. Yeah. And by the way, I've been following you for years, bro. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man, Randy. I appreciate that. Long time follow. Seems like genocide to me. Well, I don't know what that is. Win, not where. Oh man, does anybody know anything about when the chats keep fading right away? Can you change that? What do you think about Canada having max parole eligibility after? Good. I mean, listen. At what point is enough enough? If you're gonna give them life and just give them life for every stupid crime, obviously there are crimes that need life or need serious punishments. I can go on and on about that, but I'm more for rehabilitation. But I've been following you. Yeah, seems like, God damn it, I'm pissed that I have to keep that. If anybody knows something, let me know. What do you think about Canada? You for Trump or Biden? I'm really for neither right now. I listen. I lived better under Trump. That's a fact. And Harris has never won a thing. And if you are a Democrat out there, to be honest, you should be pissed that you got stuck with somebody nobody voted for, and that's not right. Oh, wax it. Hey, Larry, who do you? I will wax it. I hope that means my head. Yeah, I've seen the show Oz a little bit. I saw a little bit. A lot wasn't right. And I just, I can't help myself by looking at those things and looking at them in the way I'm talking about right now. You know what I mean, guys? And that's it. Tell us about your dog. She breed. Elliot, Morty is a half pit, half boxer. The best dog on the planet. And I'm not just saying that. He's a watchdog. If I said he'd go after you. If not, he won't cross that street. 100-pound dog that will fuck you up. But he's my lover boy, man. I love that dog. He wants to protect me always. Have you had what is that? Have you had I don't know, what is that? Hold your nose and vote. Yeah, I know. Whoever said that is right. They say you can't reason somebody out a position they didn't reason themselves in. Good point, Grant. That's why I always say, one of my strongest points, and I believe this, is I'm willing to change. If you can convince my mind for whatever topic we're on, I will change. Criminal justice is not only broken, it's fucking out of whack. Hey, relax. How you doing? Hey, I appreciate that, Joe Berner. Where you live in Florida, and thanks. Everybody knows, and anybody who's listening to this chat, go to my playlist and watch the Gangster Redemption series. It's called My Story Gangster Redemption. That was one of the most viewed. That's how I got big. That was the most viewed playlist on YouTube that year. That was pretty wild. Oh, Spud Gun, thanks for the 5. Really appreciate it. Spud Gunner, Larry Lawton, when are you going to be the head of the... You know, give me that. He gets a heart for that, motherfucker. I agree. I sure can do better than they are. You're going to like this, Spud Gunner. The current director of the Bureau of Prisons is a lady. She went in front of Congress a year and a half into her being the director, and they asked her, okay, what do you need to make the prison system better? Do you know she couldn't even give you like manpower? We need another 2,000 guards. We need this, but couldn't tell you. She was, we're not, no. A year and a half into your job, Bureau of Prison. I can go to, I can tell you what you need. Talk to the unions. Just terrible. They don't give a fuck about anybody, which is sad. I have a half box of half American Bull. Oh, that's cool. A lot of innocent people get convicted. Yes, that is true. It does happen. Canadians don't like Justin. He'll be out next year, most likely, hopefully at least. Who is it? Justin? Canadians don't like Justin Trudeau. Oh, yeah. Do you believe that children should be at a LGBT parade with naked people telling? I don't think it happens like that, Calamity, but I do believe it's up to the parents. I don't think anything should be forced on anybody. And I think that's all up to the family. I am totally pro LGBTQ plus. Totally, everybody knows that. I've been around the block a lot. And I will tell you this. People are people, man. Fuck, why do people judge people for what they do? Now, I agree with you. If there's a person running down the street naked, that person should be arrested. I don't care what parade. Now, you can't say to somebody, well, he's in the guy's in a, what do they call it, a Speedo. Because the girls run around in a bikini with a thong. I mean, no, nobody's complaining. I'm not complaining on either of them. What I'm getting at is to say that scenario is really not, is not right. Flush the third. Opinions on the debate. Hey Larry, can you review? Oh yeah, I like Mall Cop. That was with Kevin James, I think it was. I have opinions on the debate. Fisher, I think Kamala won only because Trump missed a lot of opportunities to bury her. Some people got to jail 30 or 40 years innocent. You are right, Spike. Yeah, I helped some of them. Gangster Redemption is what I've been watching. I'm on the third time through it over the years. Oh man, you live in Ocala? Hi Joe, man. I go there. I'm out that way a lot. I go to Tampa, West Coast, Ocala, Central State. So, love. I always want to meet people too. What kind of cigar? What do you think I'm smoking? You know what I'm smoking. You know it, Elliot, right? I can't vote, Brian. W.O. We are. Well, we're going to keep it real. Oh, anyway, I was telling you guys I was in a gaming online. You know, you guys ever hear of the game Prison Architect? Look it up. It's a game, Prison Architect. I'm a character in there. They got a guy with a red shirt, and they're box people, but they got my number, the whole works, 522. Great people to work with. Exactly, you know, Chris, I mean, pretty much, I think, listen, what I want to do in this house and this room is my business. I don't care if I want to, you know what I mean? I don't care what I do with who I do, unless it's underage, of course, or abuse of some sort. That doesn't count. I'm way out. I am talking about whatever you do, whatever your kink, so to speak, is, or your sexual preferences. Have fun. You're in your own house. This is what life is about. I am all for that, guys. So don't let anybody kid you. And the minute the government starts getting in your house, listen, there's actually laws in some states that you can't get fellatio. You know, you can't. It's illegal. anal sex is illegal in some states. That's ludicrous. It's two consenting adults, man. And I'm not talking hurting people. It blows my mind that we all, both parties say, we don't want to be in your business. Well, then get the fuck out of my business. I'm sorry I get off a little bit on that, guys. Oh, man, not fair to people who don't have money, and which is most people. I will say that I think, for example, the right wing, they should be more focused on protecting actual. I'll never understand why people judge others for things that don't affect. Exactly, Nate, 100%. People are way. That doesn't affect me, like, at all. Exactly. You know, if it doesn't affect you, what do you give a shit? Larry, I love that you are strong in your beliefs, but willing to change your mind based on logic. It's very, but thank you, Archer. I believe in that. Debate me. I'm going to push back. And when I push back, you just got to believe. No, I don't. No, I don't. Buy his glasses. He votes. Damn it, you know, that's, I don't vote, biggest complainer. That's not true. This rich girlfriend, I agree with a lot of your ideas on reforming the prison system. I've been to, okay. Gadsden here in Florida, private prison. Only money matters. You're 100% right, Rich. I've been there. I think I went there too as well to see somebody. I don't remember. It definitely was somebody. It's in the middle of the state, I think. It's very, just keep it to yourself. Yeah. Or not. Just, I'm not going to be, you know, again, I don't believe in a lot of that different. Listen, do whatever you want. As long as you don't infringe on other people, you respect other people, we're all good. I don't care what you do. I really, really don't. And I think people should think like that. And if they don't, you know, what can I say? They don't. Hey, man, I'm down to have a cigar next time you're in town. Absolutely, Joe. How do they know that? Harlem document and libertarians go, what? Oh, Jane, yeah, the game. It's true. Hudson, everybody, you're right. We should get together more like that. All right, cigar next time you're in town. I'll try and find an email address for you or something. If not, it is what it is. Either way, Joe, all you gotta do is look at my email on YouTube. I think it's Larry Lawton, Jewel Thief at Gmail. I do that. Just in the subject line, tell me who you are and what we're talking about, because I get a lot of emails, but I will check them. And I'll gladly, Joe, tell me where you are. We are going to, Nick and I are trying to set up a kind of mini tour. If it doesn't harm anyone, the government should rate. No, if it doesn't harm anyone, the government shouldn't regulate it. I hope you meant. Why? If it is illegal, leave the government out of the bay. Absolutely, Hudson. Get the fuck out of my house. It is just who said what at that point. They never get rid of the law of laws. The better to make a criminal out of you. You know what? That's so true what you just said. I often say we have way too many laws on the books, and they won't retract them. Again, like laws of you can't have anal sex, you can't have fellatio, you know. That's literally laws, man, in some states. That's psych. Now, do they enforce it? How can they? But I don't. Listen, I like nude beaches. I like freedom. I like everything. I'm a fat fuck and I like nude beaches. So it's not about. It's just about the freedom, and you know, you feel good about you. Be free, man. That's freedom. And I was away for a long time, guys. So I know about freedom. If it doesn't harm anyone, yep. Trump or Harris? Who I think Trump's gonna win, but I just think I don't think Harris even gained this nomination in the right way. I don't agree with abortion. However, a government should not be involved. 100%. El Enano, I also, listen, I believe in abortion. That's the woman's right, the couple's right, whatever it is. Now, do I think someone should just have abortions as birth control? Absolutely not. But do I think at that, how can you tell someone not to, and now you got to raise it and you don't have the money and the kid becomes criminal? It's wrong. And I know people, life is life, and I get your point. I get it. So I'm not going to argue that. It's just, I do have a different opinion. A woman's right is a woman's right. That's my Trump. I've done 5 years, 9 months, and 7 days at the age of 17. What's your opinion on that? On that, Gen 5 years, 9 months. It's so funny, you know. You say, I don't know where you did it. I don't know how old you are now. If you did it at 17, you're young. Still good for you. I mean, I never added my days up. I can tell you the years. Total, I mean, my whole entire life, I've been on 15 years. But the last stretch was a long one. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're out. I hope you adjusted well. I hope you have family. I hope you have support. And I mean that. I don't want to see you fucking back in prison for some stupid shit. Most people go back because they're getting the same bullshit they were in beforehand. Now have, whatever that. I have no idea. Corruption now have, okay. Alex, thanks for the 5. I really appreciate it. You listen, I don't get money many places, but I appreciate that. I'm lucky I'm retired military. Larry, I am curious if you heard Trump is backed by Geo Group and undid regulations banning this in the Fed. Also, thank you. I appreciate that, Alex. I don't know if that's true or not. I hope it's not, because Geo is one of the, private prisons. You know what I think of private prisons. I don't believe in them at all. Not even a little bit. They're bullshit. But I don't think so. Thanks for the 5. I really appreciate it, Alex. Dak Taylor shouldn't. Hey, Larry, love your content. Been following for a while. How do you feel about cop-themed shows like Law and Order, Blue Bloods? I love them. I love Blue Bloods. I love Law and Order. I don't get that. I love them, chum. There's nothing wrong with them at all. They're good acting. They're stories. You find yourself put in a box if you can't watch that. Oh, it's because he's a cop. That's so fucking thick and stupid and non-productive. But hey, people are what they are. All right, love from Virginia too. Back at you, man. Yeah, that's what I meant. I've never understand why a lot of people blame Jews or World War II and 9/11. Should go back and read the history book instead of spewing hate for no reason. I think we don't need any hate. Absolutely, Kay. We need zero hate. That's such bullshit. Hello, Russia. Oh wow, I didn't know if you guys were allowed to be on. Trump sounded so old and tired. He's the past and half. Sadly, Trump wasn't at his best, but Harris didn't impress me either. Florida's probably one of, if not. If not, the best state to live in. I'm from PA, but Florida is amazing, aside from the heat. Joe, you're right, and I love there's no taxes. But I'm hearing a lot of great things about Texas. A lot of great things about Texas. So, listen, it's about taxes, about how your quality of life is and stuff like that. Cost of housing, it depends on. Florida's got very expensive, and a lot of people can't afford that, and that's not right. Oh boy. I guess nobody knows how can I keep my scroll? I'm on an iPad. How can I keep my scroll from just fading away? It's just driving me nuts. Kara, you gotta go to bed now with me, sweet dreams. Oh, baby, Kara, are you gonna email me? Kara and I have a love affair. She said she's 30 or 35, I think, right? That's about my low end. Nah, 25. Nah, I'm sick of that. Those states sound very authoritative. No, they're not. Let people do what they want as long as they don't. Exactly, Hudson. I agree with that. Good night, Kara. Anyway, I'm so excited to see your first video on GTA 6 and oh boy, of course we know it's coming, and the way they tackle the last 8 years of drama. I know some things, but I can't say it. But I'm gonna be on GTA now that I got high speed in it. You know, I got Wi-Fi, fiber optic. I can't wait to get to start practicing and doing shit. What do you think about them talking about moving green to Schedule 3, then never addressing it? Just prescription drug prices. Man, Louis, sorry at Bracer. I hope it went well. And what do you mean by Schedule 3? Oh, you mean like a pot and stuff like that? When it was a Schedule 1, that was the stupidest fucking thing in the world. I don't think any drug should be Schedule 1. I really don't. I think all drugs should be legal. Even I don't give a fuck if it's fentanyl. People go, what do you mean? Stop regulating everything. If you want to hurt yourself out there right now, you know what you can do? You can go to Home Depot and buy fucking garden shit and fucking poisons. I mean, people are crazy and they do that. Oh, yeah, you make green. I think it's ironic that the land of the free tries so hard to make people feel small and controlled, but it's not just us. Speaking as someone, I feel you, man, Nate. Who would you be voting for if you could? Listen, right now, Trump. If I had, listen, I'm a libertarian. I'm a total libertarian. But if I had to pick one of these two, I can't stand her. And the reasons I can't stand her, she's such a liar, and she had the opportunity to do something right for people, found innocent DNA and didn't let them out, and they had to go through a whole process. It was so wrong. Prison sounds like a scary place, even here in Canada. Picton was killed. Of course, it's a scary. American prisons are one of the worst in the world, the free world. I'm not talking third world countries. I'm talking France, Italy, Spain, Germany, Portugal, all the mid-states, UK, all of those countries, the prison system is a lot better than the United States. That's sad. The United States should be a leader. Hey, you guys like my Billy Club? In case I'm going. Hey, Kane Baker, I appreciate the 20, man. I really do. I'm on lunch now. Glad to see you're still online. I have to rewatch when I get home. I believe that the activities that happen between two consenting adults is their choice, and the government should not have. Absolutely, 100%. They shouldn't have shit to say about anything. If I don't care if I want to, have orgies and 5 guys and a girl, 5 girls and a guy. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Are they all consenting adults? That's all I care about. Listen, I'm, someone said, Larry, you really don't care. You're getting that age. They said, what are you? I said, what do you mean? What is that? I love all people. What do you mean? He goes, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. It didn't register. Then he goes, "This pansexual. Fuck everything." I think I'm pansexual. I don't know what I am. I don't care. To be honest, guys, I don't even think that deep about it, because it means nothing. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate the buck, dude. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that, guys. That always helps. Trump lost the debate. I have to agree with you. So little kids can buy fentanyl. Listen, nobody can buy it. If you want drugs in this world, you'll get drugs in this world. You can't. A little kid couldn't go buy that poison either. They have to have a license or whatever it is. No way speed should be legal. People, listen, it's choices. I've had doctors on my show, a couple of doctors, and they all agree. Listen, they've done a lot of studies, and now countries are all over the world, when they decriminalize stuff, there's no spikes in crimes and certain stuff like that. So, at what point are we being controlled by whatever? And that's the sad part. It really is. If you could live anywhere, where would you live? That's a great question. I love America. I do want to be more, I'm getting older, so I maybe buy land or something and be out in not the wilderness, but I also used to go to Costa Rica a lot back when I was a gangster. And I love Costa Rica. And it's a country in Central America. It doesn't have a military. I treat people right. I can get citizenship there. I should might do that. I live in a little town called Marvinville in Kentucky. Oh, I love Kentucky. I was just looking at land in Kentucky. I'm always curious to hear Outlander conception. Of course, the state has a lot of mythos surrounding it. What's your view on your state? My buddy just moved there to Lexington, and I surprised him for his birthday. My best friend. He's a doctor too. I'll tell you what, I was very impressed with Kentucky. Very clean, well done. The stores, everybody, friendly people. I was very impressed with Kentucky. Totally. So I like that. It's like 4 a.m. here, so I gotta get some sleep. I'll catch them. Hey man, take care, Nate. I appreciate you being here. Much love from Cincinnati. My buddy is making pictures in mirrors in prison. I have a bunch of them. Oh yeah, I just showed one earlier. I'll send you one. I'll send you a pic of all. I'd love that. Why can't we all just get along like we did in the 20th century? The centuries too. They didn't always get along. Come on, women didn't vote. I can go into a lot of things, Jim Crow and certain things. But I agree with you on that point. And yeah, we need to get along, man. I think it's crazy. How do fucking people hate somebody for their view? I mean, wow, that's crazy, right? I hate this thing. What am I saying? Prisons in general is terrifying, except for maybe those nice-looking prisons. Nah, nothing's nice. When you're incarcerated, it sucks. Hey, Justin, I will be back in a moment, bro. Getting a call. Okay, make sure you got my email. Anyway, want to go back to the 50s? No, I don't. Prison here in New Zealand are filled up. That's sad. I want to go to New Zealand so bad, though. I don't know, kid. A kid might be able to buy some poison ivy pretty easily, even if it's just a comic book. You know, that goes back to the parenting. It goes back to a lot of things. And I don't mean that to say kids are going to be kids. Things are going to happen. We can't. Seems like when anything happens, we're asking for a perfect world. And you know something? There's no such thing as a perfect world. The older I get, the more I realize. You know, I try to say this all the time. Life in itself. Life is about the journey. Forget your religious preference. Nobody's ever came back after dying and said, you know what? Let's go. Let's get out of here and die. Nobody's ever done that. When you die, you can believe and you can have faith, and I love it, and good for you. But I can tell you this, live the journey. The journey is what's exciting. The ups, the downs, the bad times, the good times. You know, that's who makes your character, that makes you smart, that makes you want to learn. Every adversity you run into, you have to make that into a learning system. I was abused at 11. I was tortured in prison. I had 6 concussions. I mean, I didn't have an easy upbringing. 5 brothers and sisters in a little bungalow house with two bedrooms and 1 little bathroom. My dad built the attic into bedrooms. What I'm getting at is, no, listen, man, it's the journey. It builds your character. You know, the worst thing you can be in life is that, oh, me, I had a rough time. My mom didn't get me the fucking Jordans. I want to slap somebody when they do that. So you didn't get the fucking Jordans. Or a person. A lot of young people want things now. Now. I fight, you know, Nick is a young guy, and I talk about that all the time. So, Rich, we haven't, but I'm gonna call Rude Jude, and I love Rude. So, all right, Joe Bernard, thanks for the 5. Really appreciate it, buddy. I'm jumping off the stream, but I did shoot you an email. Hope to hear back. Good. I will look at that. I appreciate that, Joe. Yes, I do. You and Rude. Yeah, I love Rude. We have a great time. We have a good chemistry. No, the 50s would suck. My guy is making some art in prison. I love it. Said your piece. Much love, big man. I'll put them all over you. Man, Larry, gonna get my head down soon. It's 20 to 5 in the morning here. Wow. Thanks for being here, man. Maybe we'll come a little earlier next time. Hey, Larry, thanks for your insightful views. Love the streams and videos, hearing your story and what life is really like in the system and as a jewel thief. Hope you have a good night. You too, man, Isaac. I hope you have a good night as well. I really do. Have a great night. Larry, I know you got a lot of read and talk to, but I've fallen on some rather hard times and family issues and was curious for some advice. Email me, Randy. Absolutely. Is there any conspiracy theory you think holds any water? You know, if you want to talk about the big ones, the 9/11, Oswald, Area 51, you know, no, I'm not a conspiracy guy. I'm pretty much a logic. That's why I was in the law for so long. I love the law. You're back. Way to go, Justin. Hey, Kane, got to get back to work. I'll be watching when I get home. Thanks, Kane. I really appreciate that. Have you been bedridden with a broken back from an accident? Count your blessings, everyone. Love. Yes, Shane. I don't know if you guys know, I've had 15 vertebrae done in my back. In fact, I was going to tell the whole chat, 2 weeks ago, I almost died. Didn't know it. I had what they call a PE. A PE is a embolism. What do they call it? Wow. Hey, Ma! What's a PE? The thing I had, the PE. There you go. My mom knows she's forming it. Yes. I had a pulmonary embolism in my lung. And I was hospitalized for 3 or 4 days. Thanks to Nick and my brother, who pretty much forced me. I wouldn't go to hospital. I'm a thick-headed, stupid man. I did not know. I thought it was my back. I have a very bad back. And I thought it was, hey, Kazakhstan, wow, love it. And I was in such pain, and I could take a lot of pain for a whole 2 days. And I just thought it was my back, something really bad. It ended up being a PE, which is a pulmonary embolism.
I'm going to bed.
All right, I'm on the chat still.
Oh, huh?
I'm here, I'm talking to people.
You can't take me?
Yeah, wait here, guys, 1 minute.
Yeah, there's something that dingling coming from your room.
Come on, let's go. Right, we gotta go. All right, man. I'm back. Hey, Mike. All right, guys. All right, I'm sorry about that. People thought I left. I'm sorry. Pulmonary embolism is a low-grade heart attack, basically. It's not one of those things you can let simmer. It only gets worse, so thankfully he did deal with it. 100% a pulmonary embolism, it's a blood clot that travels to your lung. If it travels even in the lung, in the wrong spot, or if it travels more, you have a stroke and you die. I'm lucky. Sorry, mate. I've been just responding instantly as you stream. I was trying to add some humor referring to poison ivy. You had just mentioned poison. I wanted to do like, yeah, of course. Don't worry about it. I don't even think like that. So is that a yes? What do you think? Who do you think won? Avenue A, hello from, who do I think won? I think Kamala Harris won the debate, but I don't think she's going to win the election. She didn't win that big. It wasn't like some slam. I can't stand her. They lose in football. Coach bad. Pulmonary, yep, it only gets worse. You're 100% right, Graham. And I found that out from the doctor. They got me on blood thinners still. They had me on drips and all that. They have to break it up. Come here, Moody. Moody, that's my buddy. Oh, that stupid thing over there. I didn't change anyone's mind. People are still going to vote for whoever they want. Well, you might change a few, and that's all you're looking for. Hey, pulmonary embolism. Potato. Where's Larry? I'm here. What do you mean, where's Larry? Good on Larry for taking care of his mother. Let's all congratulate that. I don't spend enough time with mine, but I'm going to invite her over for dinner tomorrow or go to her place. Good for you, man. Good for you. Yeah, I just walked my mom to bed, and she's 91, man. I take care of my mom. They get 5 goals. Should I? From Canada. All right. Hey, Canada. Carol, how you doing? I want to get there. You know, I'm from Canada. My family's from St. Laurent, Montreal. I never forget. Yeah? Oh, I love that. As long as I end up with a french fry, take care of your mom, y'all. They're not replaceable. I'll be surprised no matter who gets in. You're right. Maybe neither of them should win, no matter who wins. Just good to see happy and healthy Larry. My dog and I watch you all the time. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Dog Rose. Sean, thanks for the 5. Really appreciate it. I enjoy your videos. I got much love and respect for you. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Greetings from Finland. Man, we're all over. Crazy. Finland everywhere. Respect all the way from Tasmania. Man, I love this. No way. Ever thought about coming back to Canada? I can't. They don't even want to let me in because I'm a felon. But I thought about getting my citizenship, if I could apply to get dual citizenship. But I might do that in Costa Rica. It's just me, and that's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah. Good evening. Hey, JS Wizzle. How you doing, man? Hope all's well. No way. I ever thought about who you going with, Larry? Good evening. Again, what a choice, right? I'm not impressed with either, of course, but Popeyes or Chick-fil-A. I love Popeye's chicken, man. I'm a chicken guy, so beef steak. I love chicken. Bring back Jewel Deeves. Yeah, Jewel Deeves for president. Do you speak? No, I don't. My mom does. I don't. Well, she anymore. She just barely, losing a lot of it. Mom's a bit annoying sometimes. So, of course they are. They should be. Mine was too. What's it mean when inmates put their finger in someone's? Nah, that's all rumor. It's supposed to be like that's his man or whatever. That doesn't happen. I mean, maybe a county jail here it is. It's not coming in a big house. People will know. They'll dress up like girls and they'll kill you too. One coaster to another. Hello. Hey, Isaac. Oh, wow. Good for you, man. Isaac, there's a new show on YouTube for the Coast Guard I watch. Belt loop finger in it. I am bloody lucky. I am 29 and still have all 4 grandparents. I am from America, but nice VPN may say otherwise. Good for you, Lewis. I am banned on Twitch. My user is the Cobra player filed urban request. Filled and urban. Whatever that means. We had some issues with Twitch earlier. Someone was, I think, hacked into us or whatever and was deleting everybody or blocking people. If that happened, we're going to get that straightened out next day or two. I asked you earlier, you know about Stein Hatchie 7 drug bust. No, I don't. Off Honeymoon Island, 1973, 9 tons of cannabis. That's nothing, 9 tons of cannabis. Largest bust. No, it's not. U.S. history at that, maybe at that time. What year? Nah, not even then. In U.S. history at that time. My mom ran with the crew. It was crazy. Listen, the guy, go to my show. It's called The Real Deal with Larry Lawton. Matter of fact, you could look at the guy on ESPN. He's on my show, and we felt like we're at home, old home. We were talking about all our friends in prison. This guy's name is Randy Lanier. If you go to ESPN and you go to Bad Sport, that's the show on ESPN. He's the second episode. It's Bad Sport. It's his. He was a pot smuggler. His last load of pot that he got caught was 180,000 pounds, so 90,000 tons. $60 million worth. And they got busted. And he ended up getting out after 20-something. Good guy. He was in my office here. We hung out, drank, all that. You probably get in. Our border guards and government is. Well, I'd like to. I mean, I would like to go up there. From Malaysia. Wow, we were really hitting the country, Bill. I hate how people can't travel between Canada and the U.S. if they have a record. That mistake a person made. Yeah, that's Canada. That's not us. That's Canada, and that's bullshit. You can't even have a DUI in the United States and get in Canada. Like, who the fuck are they? That's what pisses me off. Come on, Canada. That's bullshit. Larry, are you still thinking about doing the video where you locked yourself in? Yes, we talked about that today. I think the video would do big or you and entertaining for us. Kodachrome, that's my man. Jim, that's my man. Kodachrome, you know that's my song. You're right. I'm gonna do it. And we were out there. I just put a big tent up there, and that might be for the staging people. We're gonna be doing some stuff. I'm telling you guys, are gonna be really happy. If you like what I do anyway, you'll love it. Jones and Larry, I love watching your vids, man. Respect who you are, where you come from. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. All right. God bless you, sir. You survived jail, beat up petty. Yeah, I survived prison. Jail's nothing. Are you New Testament or Old? Have you thought about making a series of videos unraveling the difference between the two? I think you could be a good spiritual help. I am spiritual. I'm not religious. And listen, I've read the Bible 5 times, both Old Testament, New Testament, 5 times, cover to cover. I've read the Quran 3 times, read the Torah, read many books on Buddha, and Buddhism. And so, listen, it's your heart that counts. Oh, wow, Justin, did you unblock all the people? Is there a way I can message them? I'm going to talk to you after this chat, Justin. I hope you'll be around. I watched it live. This is before that. Now my mom's friend still can't come together. That's such bullshit. Yeah, I heard about James Earl Jones. Yes, I have. Darth Vader's voices. So, Larry, did you watch Star Wars? Yeah, I did watch Star Wars, all that stuff. She have toast on it. What? I am a price for fixing that now, bro. Oh, okay. All about people. I'm glad to hear that. Larry, big fan here. Hey, Ryan, thank you very much. Thanks for sharing your story. I like these chats where I can watch, talk to you guys. You know, we have 100 people, and I love that we can talk. You guys can come back. That's what I do this for. I mean, I'm a people person. What can I say? Nick crashed already. I'm in progress of fixing that. All right, where we going? I hate this thing. It keeps going off. Yes, I like it. Thanks for sharing your story. I ended up using some quotes from your videos about solitary and the research project about book we read. Credited you, of course. Thank you very much, man, Ethan. I appreciate it. I hope you got it. I love reading that stuff, and I always help college and high school kids and stuff. This is the Smuggler's Ghost, the book Steve Lamb wrote about the stories of smuggling off. Oh, I have to read that, Rich. U.S. can be bad too. They won't let my dad visit because of the weed possession charge from the 80s, despite it being legal everywhere here. So I agree with you. I mean, listen, the U.S. is bad. Larry, watching you for years helped me understand the consequences of the end of the line. December, I'm leaving for basic training. Hey, congratulations, man. 11 Bravo, scored an 89 ASVAB. Good for you, man. I had high, where you going? I went into Coast Guard, I had a high ASVAB. Hey, congratulations. Thank you for doing the service. Listen, we need it. We need good people. So keep an individual mind. Even when you have to follow us, keep an individual mind. Always remember that. Yeah, Canada is becoming a communist country. This is why I want to get into law and start doing legal work. Larry, you were part of the motivation to go back to school. Good for you, man. Carol, I did the law too, law school. I got my degree. Can't be a lawyer in the United States because I'm a felon. Can't take the bar is what they say. What? You're saying if I was born in Canada, committed a DUI in America, I couldn't come back. If you're a Canadian citizen, you can. If you are even if you have their citizenship, I wasn't born there. But no, yeah, if you're a felon, you cannot go into Canada. Hey, Rangito, Carol, we'll see next year if Trudeau gets back in or not. The injustice you, I think, Trudeau, I think he was fucking one of those other presidents. The justice you received from the bad COs at jail needs to be stopped. If we, the people, educate ourselves on the law and how so true legal system works, this 100%, Cal. I wish everybody knew. Yes, I unblocked them all. Just put an announcement up in Discord. Thank you, Justin. Larry, how are ya? Jones, I'm doing great. You? I laugh. Ghost, how do you feel about the debate? Trump could have won. He didn't. It was a very close debate, but I got to give it to Harris. Trump missed too many opportunities. Thank God they never watched Star Wars in the lockup. The Anakin Obi-Wan beef. Were you ever incarcerated before you started the jeweler? Yes, I was. As a kid, arrested in Jersey with $35,000 falling out of my glove compartment and little drugs in the car. After that was way back, of course. Prison Show is the real OG. After Prison Show is the real OG. You just some dude. Kawabanga, I've asked who did more time. Stole his idea. What are you talking about? Hey Larry, I didn't even know what YouTube was until 2019. Hey Larry, loved your book too. How was your experience writing it? I loved it. It makes you reflect a lot and count your blessings too. Got it. West, hi, I do. Jimmy Coonan and that whole crew, the Westies. Jimmy Featherstone, they were crazy. I'm gonna do storytelling one night of your book. Got it. Okay. Tyreek Hill arrest. I don't know the case. I just heard about it. I didn't look into it. I usually do. I heard jail time and military time can have similar. I was in both that I'll take fucking the Coast Guard any day. Is that true? Your experience into that? I think you're gonna learn a lot of discipline. Be squared away. You're gonna enjoy yourself. Let your mind think. Enjoy it. Embrace the discipline. Embrace the workout. You're gonna get strong in mind and body. But you'll have your own mind. You're gonna meet good people. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna do everything. You're gonna see the world. Hopefully. No offense, but after prison show was a laundryman. He's not the guy to explain the grimy details. I don't know what that meant, Grand. And listen, I don't know his show, but Terry kills the legend. Yeah, I just don't know his show, Grand. You saw the police stop of Tariffs, the NFL player. It happened the other day. No, I didn't see it. What is your favorite movie? Oh, I'm a comedy guy. I mean, I can give you every one. I'm a movie guy. I love movies. I love Rodney Dangerfield. It just makes me laugh so much. So whether it's Caddyshack, Back to School, there's another couple with his mother-in-law. Great shows. Trump did win, right? No, I wouldn't say that. Trump looked bad tonight. He did. Larry, my older brother, just got arrested last month, being previously getting out of prison a few years ago off parole. He got a firearm charge along with drug charge. Wow, I don't know where you're at. If you're in America, gun charges was going to slam him. You're a felon in possession of a firearm with the drugs. Man, he needs help. That's what it is. I hope they get it to him. I don't know how old he is. What was the prison atmosphere like one night? Wow, never forget that day, 9/11. I was in my bunk. My buddy Barry comes up and goes, Larry, a plane hit the World Trade Center or the Twin Towers. He goes, okay, big deal. I thought it was like a small plane, somehow, tour plane, some shit. Then he comes running in again. He goes, Larry, you gotta see this. Get up, get up. We're all from New York. I watched that second plane hit the South Tower, and I was mesmerized, man. The prison system ended up locking down. There was little riots and stuff. It wasn't good. What was the prison? Hey, Larry, I'm 16 and I'm happy to learn about you. All right, man. Make good choices. Have fun, but make good choices, Mr. Biscuits. Biscuits and cream. Enjoy life, but make good choices, man. Life is to be enjoyed. Learn as much as you can. And thanks for being here. Saw an episode of that prison show with Morgan Freeman. It was about these three guys that fled San Quentin in a makeshift boat. You sure it wasn't Alcatraz? I mean, I just don't know. I mean, that's, I would think that. Alcatraz is the one with the boat. And it was the guys that, made the raft and they never were found. Probably not as bad as the pandemic. What is it? I want to say thank you, Larry. You helped me get on the right track through listening to your experience. It taught me a lot. And prison is not for me, but helped me quit weed and get. Good for you, man. Big. Good for you. Listen, everybody has to fight their own demons. And if I can just encourage people to do it, you're not alone. And it doesn't mean whatever it is, you have to quit for life. Once you learn to control things and control it, I always say, you're going to be a good person. And always remember that. And I believe in that. So don't ever forget that either. I have 2 cats and the dog. I get no respect. My twin brother forgot my brother. That's a good one. Someone made a movie based on you. Who would do it? I get that a lot because they do look at my book for a movie. If you read it, you'll understand why. And now I'm on a straight path. Good for you, Big. I'm really proud of you. Shawshank Redemption is a great movie. Great movie. Andy Dufresne. If somebody made a movie, who would I don't know. I'd like to say somebody like, I don't know. The Rock, Mark Wahlberg, young, good looking, I don't know. You could have dinner or lunch with the celebrity that is deceased. Who would you talk with, and where would you take them to eat and talk? Great question, man. Chum, that's a great question. If I could have dinner with somebody, one celebrity, Jackie Gleason or John Wayne, Jackie Gleason, and I'd take him for a roast beef sandwich right where I live here. Great place to eat and talk. Wow, Kamala is the betting favorite now. Damn. Oh man, I got 5%. I'm running out of power, guys. Daddy Lawton, just getting ramped up in drama. I shouldn't have took that one criticism to heart, but it's fine. People will complain in a way that's obviously contracting. You're a comp owner too. You're a comp owner. Apparently, Michael Francis walked out of the theater during Goodfellas when he was named in the opening scene. He was with I know Michael's a good guy. Served in the Air Force back in the early 80s. Same with me, Joe. Great experience. What I noticed about military and listening to ex-cons is both build the feeling of brotherhood. I'm glad I learned brotherhood. Yes, good move. I went in '79, Joe, so we're close. Do you sell cigar wraps? I wanted to buy some of your cigar. Yes, but not sure if they're easy to roll. No, we don't sell the wrap. I sell cigars. We sell even starter packs. We do everything. Just go to crookeddiamondcigar.com, crookeddiamondcigars.com. And if you like something, email me. I'll give you a discount code. And if a person buys a box, I give them an ashtray. I do all that kind of stuff. What is the title of my book? Is Gangster Redemptions, that book. Love your videos, man. Do you still get the anxiety that you get when you first left prison? Also when you got shot. Oh my God, I got out. It was crazy. Believe it or not, to this day, I still get a little bit, like, how do you say, anxious if the cop's behind me. And I had no reason to, but I do. But forget tech. I mean, that's a whole show. Do you smoke marijuana? If so, what benefits do you find? Yes, I do smoke. I have a license. And have you ever been? Yes, I've been to South America. But yes, I do smoke. It calms the nerves in my back, makes me sleep a little better. It's better than narcotics, but I could take anything. I'm lucky about that. Have you ever traveled? What were your thoughts, Mr. Bond? What were your thoughts? Sadly, wasn't. The debate wasn't impressed with either. I wasn't even born when 9/11 happened. Oh my God, I'm 20. Wow. All right, Hudson, good for you. I wish I was 21. Did you guys ever play hockey? Yeah. No, not McCann. Larry, my psychiatrist told me I was crazy, and I said I wanted a second opinion. He said, okay. Who's the comedian? Okay. Justin, if you could meet any of the famous gangsters, Al Capone, John Dillinger, Carlo Gambino, who would you pick? Oh, wow. Lucky Luciano, he's not in there. Just because he was really smart. He was smart enough to understand you work with all races, blacks, Jews, it didn't matter. Smart, just very smart. I'd love to pick his brain. Al Capone was a psycho. Maybe Albert Anastasia, who's the head of Murder Incorporated, to see what's in his head. Good for you, man. 6 years ain't bad. It'll be gone in a minute. Then stay in. I'm retired military. You think you're married? I don't buy that movie. I just don't buy that movie. It was a good movie, too long. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Grant. I know you stated before you've done all this. The worst PCP, of course. The best drug is acid. Listen, I would try one drug once, and if I didn't like it, whether it was even off feeling, I wouldn't do it again. I like to try things, and I think I have a better view of things. All right, listen, guys, I gotta go anyway. I got about 2%, and I gotta get this before this crashes. I really like this. Love you guys. I mean that. Have a great day. Please stay safe out there. Thanks for coming, and we're gonna be doing this more. Have a great day, everybody. Both, please Twitch too if anybody's there. I really appreciate all you guys. And I mean that. So have a great day. Stay safe, and I'll talk to everybody soon.